And Toy Daddies. Welcome to the Toy Pick Community Top 10, brought to you by the Toy Daddies.
What's up, everyone? It is Wednesday. We're a little late. Sorry, we got carried away by talking backstage and talking about life and talking about being Toy Daddies. Yimbo, how you doing, buddy?
I'm tired, but I'm here, and it's Wednesday night, and it's one of my favorite nights of the week. So I'm good, man.
That's great to hear. Sorry to keep you waiting on the chat, but you know what? I got carried away with the Celtics game, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's 9:03. I got to
For the record, everyone, I was here at 9:00 backstage after kid bedtime, and I had to send it in the Toy Daddy chat. Hello.
Did you? I didn't even see that. I haven't seen that.
Ray Paz, he said to the dark Yimbo, no, this is no bueno. No bueno Yimbo, as Samurai Chris coined on Sunday night. No dark stairs. No, don't worry, everybody. Don't worry. We're here to have a great show tonight, and we have a very, very special guest. See, there he is.
See, this is the only Yimboner that gives the death stares. But yeah, keep going. Let's introduce our guest because he's waiting.
We have a very special guest tonight. We discovered each other through TikTok, and he is just one of my favorite toy accounts to follow. And now, obviously, for this long time now, one of my closest toy friends. I love him so much. He's been on my stream numerous times. # we want Cody. It is too much new toys.
And cue yourself.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta... Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey,
It's me.
I saw you killed me today. When
Now
I saw
it can't
that
focus. It can't
TikTok.
handle the hair.
When I saw the TikTok with you wearing the wig, it was too much, but in the best way possible.
I didn't realize.
I had to hide the camera from you. I wanted the surprise to be on live.
I didn't realize we were doing wigs. Hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back. You guys talk.
Wigs are hard. It turns out wigs are really hard.
Yeah,
and I still don't know if it's on properly.
No, you're pulling it off.
I feel like a Karen. I feel very Karen. Like it's not. Mikey wears it much better.
I can't wait for that toy just for the hair. I can't believe you enabled me to buy that
It's
toy.
so good.
That one looks awesome.
This is it's
God.
like Turtle Prime, also known as Jeff. But yeah, I get to this is the start of the cosplay until I build the rest of the turtle suit.
Yes.
I think we have Diggs Figs to blame for this, actually.
For the wig?
There's a few people who brought up the idea, but I think Diggs was also pushing it heavily.
Well, I dig it. He is a global icon and national treasure. Love you, Ryan.
I do like the way you handle your bangs. You just with the fingers.
It just comes very natural. I have had long hair before, and it calls back to that. But I feel like
it is very He-Man-esque. It is very He-Man.
Yeah, the bob. Come on,
yeah.
It's supposed to be surfer hair. I might still be wearing it upside down.
It works.
No, it works.
It's wonderful. I don't have a wig to join you guys tonight, but
yeah, Yimbo, get with the program.
I know, man.
I have enough. There's enough hair shedding from this one. I could probably make you a second wig. I bought the cheapest wig I could. Well, I like the blue hair. The blue hair is good.
This is actually a beast costume.
Oh, nice.
Comes with a beard too. I've worn it on several streams so far, but it's pretty good. It looks like beast. It after time it gets a little itchy though. So
yeah, I don't know if it's giving beast. It's giving
Papa Smurf.
It's kind of like you're like a really hip Amish guy who's into dyeing his hair.
Yeah, that's true. I could do that. Just
but only
churn the
made of the finest lamb.
churn the butter,
extraction
guys.
grease.
Churn the butter.
Oh man. Well, Cody, I'm so happy you're here tonight, man. This is the show all about you, my friend. You know, like
Oh
like I
boy.
mentioned at the top of the show, like we've gotten to stream together many times. We had discovered each other through TikTok, and you know, you were for a little while there my toy correspondent and sending
Yeah.
in videos for me to react
We
to.
can get back to that. We can get back to that.
Oh yeah. Well, now I mean, also I just enjoyed talking to you live, so this is so much better.
True.
this is so
True.
lovely. And yeah, like, so this is gonna be all about you, man. Like, I mean, for people that don't know, because you know, whether it's a matter of being nervous about, you know, venturing into TikTok, and you know, and you and I have even talked about like all the stuff happening with it and the ban or potential ban and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But you've built yourself quite a following, and I don't know, like I said, you know, in our Instagram circles, we might not realize like the presence in the toy community. It just might not be the Instagram toy community, but you have a very large presence. At like, where did you cross over recently? Was it 18K?
So I'm like 18, which I'm still like very much a baby on TikTok. There's tons of like far bigger creators. Even like I'm sure y'all know like Plastic Flashback or maybe
Oh,
like
yeah.
Pardon My Nerd.
Mhm.
They're dwarfing me. And you know, TikTok is such a huge platform. There's
But
growth.
still,
But
you've
yeah,
carved out
18K. I enjoy
that's an
18K.
incredible amount, you know, of people that are interested in what I can only describe as the ramblings of one of my favorite people.
It's true. I highly encourage everyone to just get on TikTok and start rambling
Yeah.
about toys.
I think there are certain people that can ramble, and then there are certain people that can be interesting while they ramble. And I think Yimbo and Cody are two of the two people that do it best. Myself, rambling doesn't work, but
I mean, the more you
I
do
really
it,
have
the more you'd get comfortable with it.
Yeah.
sure. I personally feel like I need an agenda and a plan of every time, like for TPC or for Toy Talk, I'm always thinking about, all right, what's my agenda? How do I transition? I'm thinking about that through the day. And that's how I get myself like through a show. But you know, you throw a wet sock at Yimbo and he can talk about it for an hour.
That's true.
Yeah,
I can't believe.
Same thing with you, Cody. So
Yeah.
I find it impressive, really do.
I don't know. Yimbo, did you play alone a lot as a child?
So my sister's 3 years younger. So growing up, once I hit the action figure stage, we would start doing kind of our own separate thing. We would have our crossover, like the nights that, just like I see it now with my twins, and it's so cute. Like when, like my son will be like, "Cammy, do you want to play with Pokemon?" And she'll be like, "Okay," even though she was like playing with her dolls. And my sister and I were very similar in that regard too, where like we wanted to hang out. Normally, like it would be like, "Sarah, do you want to get your Masters of the Universe, your She-Ra, and you know the sorceress, and play, you know, like," and I would try to get her, and then like the occasional night she'd be like, "Jimmy, you want to play with Barbies?" And I would, because why not? It
That's
was my
cool.
sister,
I mean,
you know, and I would
they're the
dress
same.
Ken up, and yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean now I play
Action
with
figures or
Mezcos,
dolls.
where I'm
Yeah,
straight up
those are
dressing.
explicitly.
That
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a Barbie.
Right. Like I'm straight up like buying clothes now for my toys, which again
Yeah,
makes
we're
everybody
swapping
here a toy
outfits.
parent. Yeah.
I just
Um,
ordered 2 feathery capes for my One Piece figures, so you know.
Ooh,
Oh,
all right.
nice.
I like that. I like that.
I don't know
Um,
if I'll be able to do it though. One of them I have to like modify to put it on. The Trafalgar Law, you have to rip the cape off, and
Oh, they're not like things you put on. You have to like take it off.
no, because SHF they make some weird choices. So like Trafalgar's Law's cape does not come off; like it's pegged in there. I might
Mm.
don't.
He
Stays between us. Everyone watching, this didn't happen. What happens on this stream stays in the stream. I might try heating him up.
To take it
Ooh.
off.
See,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
the
show
that's
you.
dark Cody right there.
And sorry to already derail the conversation, but like, because this is a doll. This is a doll. This might as well be a Barbie man. So he has in the show, it's like a proper like feather cape or whatever,
Mm.
but on the figure,
Oh, okay.
but it don't come off. But there's like a square peg in the back that you can either just like rip off from it,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm hoping maybe I
I
could
think
heat it up
you can definitely heat it up and take that off.
and like
That isn't
plop
it. You're right. That is an interesting choice to make. Why is that not removable?
They do some weird stuff because
Every
I
once
don't.
in a while,
It's
yeah.
like when they're designing a toy, they got to do some real monkey's paw stuff. Like I saw someone commented on their post because they were pitching some like new event, and they're like, "Why does every figure have to have one fatal flaw?"
It's true. This is what we've always said, right? There's not one perfect figure. And sometimes things get really close. I mean, like the Mezco turtles are very close to being
I think,
like a
yeah,
perfect
that's true.
set.
I think Sentinel Miles is probably a perfect figure.
But you know, like
Hunchback
again,
Leo, another perfect
yeah,
figure.
Actually, you did need to do a neck
a neck
peg
mod,
swap mod.
and
Yeah,
I had to
that's true.
buy cloth goods for it because you know, like the jacket and the pants, I wanted like a Mezco look to it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's impressive how much like the cloth goods industry, because pretty much every figure, like you're just like go onto eBay or wherever you
Mhm.
buy your stuff, custom this, and somebody's
Yeah.
already made it. Which
Yeah.
I guess as soon as they see a figure announced, they're like, they start thinking of what they can do. But like Transformers have all kinds of like extra pieces. It's
Ooh,
wild.
Do
that's
they have
interesting.
cloth goods? Does Transformers have cloth goods?
I actually think they do. But like
I'm looking this
they're
up.
like extra weapons, like because like the YOLO
Oh,
Park
yeah, yeah.
Optimus,
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah,
if you
yeah.
didn't want to wait for them to do weapons, you could buy a weapons pack. So
Oh, that's
True.
cool.
and you can kit
I
out
Interesting.
your
gotta do that.
dolls.
I love my see. Look, this is how Cody and I are. Last time Cody was on my stream a couple weeks ago, I think we only had the Rage Toys, Donnie, and Splinter as like our talking set, and we still did 2.5 hours. Where it was just we were all over the place. But I did, since you mentioned him, I got my batteries going,
Yeah.
I'm still
and
waiting for mine. Whew.
And if you
oh
touch him again, he should do like a flickering,
yeah,
right?
he does like a little. Oop, where is it? Hold on.
It's sometimes it's
There
hard
he
to
goes.
set it
Yeah,
off. Like,
his little.
Oh my
yeah.
lord.
And then he has the breathing eyes, where it will
Oh
like
yeah, those are cool too.
slowly light up and then
The
go
Heat Boys
out.
turtles have those too, where they just go
Yeah, there it
on
is.
and
Dear
off.
lord.
Ooh, it's
Does
really
he
cool.
have any light up weapon? Because Megatron, I think, has like a
He's got
light
the
up
arm
gun.
cannon.
He has the
Yeah,
arm cannon. Yep.
Yeah.
nah. Optimus is just the head.
Can
As
you
far
do?
as I.
Is there a matrix?
Oh yeah, but I literally you have to like pry it open with the screwdriver. So you have to get a little mini screwdriver and crank it out. So it's in there, but once I shut it, then it's like it's
It's
impossible.
Oh.
But you could see it
Hey,
in there.
it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's
That's
a
really cool.
$50 figure. That's pretty cool.
This thing is I still can't get over how awesome it is. And tonight, because my real life schedule has been so tough, like I finally got it early, but this was my
Nice.
Ooh.
You're gonna love
recent
that one.
Mezco buy, yeah. And I'm super pumped because I literally bought him. So now I have the Mezco holy trinity of Yimbo's favorite superheroes
Yep.
in comic book form.
Yep.
And that was like my reasoning for
Batman
finally.
for all.
Oh, and that's the one you were just telling me about Sunday.
Ooh, nice.
So good. Also, my friend got the 2-pack, like the Bizarro Superman
Mm-hmm.
and the Bat Zorro. That Bizarro Superman has such a good face sculpt.
It looks really good. Yeah, that 2-pack.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna hold up the scale for Ray Paz. I didn't get to
Oh,
respond to his comment yet,
Iceman.
but Ray was asking about his height, and I think he's 9 inches tall. But like I said, for my photography, like that works for me. I don't need the big actual like scaled Optimus to 6-inch figures. So
Well, because they're also, they shrink down in different movies or different
yeah, and
iterations.
like
There's
look, this
who's to say an advanced Cybertronian robot can't like modulate his size, Krang style.
and we're best friends. Do 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 do. Like I just oh my
That
god.
looks awesome.
I'm serious. Between like I was really thinking about it right before the stream. Now with that Batman and the soup and Spidey and Optimus and these Mezco turtles, like I can't, but like little Yimbo would just be losing his mind at the quality of toys. I mean, I am. I'm
Oh,
like
man.
me. This is me every Sunday. I'm like, every Wednesday.
It's
I love
the
toys so
best time
much.
to be alive for toys, for sure. Like, it's not quite like the insane toy mania, back in the 80s and 90s. But
Right.
if you take a step back and look at just the sheer amount, and like even in like, because it's like there's multiple people doing Transformers, like almost every
Mhm.
brand you're getting, not just because back in the day it's like this one company made it, so like that's what you
Yeah.
get. If you don't like it, that's all you're ever gonna get. But now,
Right.
if you want like a Gambit, you can get a million different Gambits.
Yeah. I mean, even I got an email from like Hasbro Pulse that the movie masters for Transformers figures are coming out. And that Optimus looks insane too, and he transforms. It's like, oh my god, like there's just too many options that are out there. I'm just happy that I really love this Yellow Park G1 because I just, again, Generation 1, this is the Prime that I grew up with. And that movie version, I did enjoy the Shia LaBeouf, and I like the movies, but I never was crazy about the designs. It's a lot. It's just, yeah, I don't know.
It was very like pointy and kind of, they broke up the sculpts too much.
Yeah,
Put it that way.
yeah. So like,
They
not
they
to
still
knock
use
them if
Peter
you're
Cullen.
into
They
them.
still use Peter Cullen.
Oh,
True.
yeah. No, that was
Kept
that
the
was a great
voices.
call. That was a great call.
That's why like the Bumblebee movies, they addressed a lot of those concerns and they made them more not like a billion pieces.
What do you
Right.
guys think about the, what is it, Transformers like Year One or Transformers One or something with
Where they're like, they're pre
with Chris
selves.
Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth? Yeah.
I'm
And
super into
I think it looks
man.
really cool.
Yeah.
It does. A Megatron Optimus like buddy cop movie.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be funny. Chris Hemsworth is great, man. I love
He's
Chris.
I'm super excited. It looks good.
Is that getting like a full like theater release, or is that?
Yeah, I would think
cool.
so.
Good.
I think they're trying to capitalize again. Animated movies. I've been saying it for so long. Like, just put them out in theaters. Like put money into them. Like that you could do so much more and things that look so good and tell crazier stories than you can get in any kind of live action. So I'm all about these animated
especially
runs.
with like actual anime. There's now there's always like an anime movie or two in theaters.
Yeah.
So
Are you a big
why
anime
not?
fan? One Piece, yeah, of course.
Not really. I don't watch like a lot of other stuff. I always think about it, but then I'm just like too lazy to actually go. But and that's another habit that I fell off of, like going to see movies, because I have an unlimited movie pass, so
do you?
I need to use it. I have it through Regal.
What do you pay for that, if you don't mind me asking?
And I've paid for it for so long, and I haven't seen a movie there in like 3 years, but I kept paying the monthly because I don't know, maybe I'm a sucker, or I think it's also like once you cancel, they don't want to let you back in or something.
Yeah, you're
There's
locked in. You're locked in.
And I don't feel I don't feel bad paying for it. It's like $21 a month or something.
That's not bad at all.
But it's truly unlimited. Like you can't see a movie that overlaps, so I can't see like a movie and then leave to a movie that's playing at the same time. But I could see movie back to back to back to back. Like if they were showing 10 movies that played after each other a day, you could do it.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's like no limit at all.
You should.
So
I mean, really,
I need to get back in there.
You just have to go twice a month and it's worth it.
No, for sure, yeah, because the tickets are so expensive, especially if you
Right.
go to remember back in the olden times when you could be able to go to a movie before noon and they'd be like dirt cheap,
like 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
10.
and now they're like, we don't even open till noon. So
Right. I know.
I think we should just go to the chat, because the chat is one of the
yeah,
best things in our in the Toy Daddies TPC top 10 stream. All of you in the chat, just chime in if you have any questions for Too Much New Toys Cody. Please do it. If you have questions about Yimbo, Yimboner, my wig, do it.
The Yimpire, which I still need to.
The Yimpire.
I still need to get a voting thing out for
we
naming
need
my city.
we need a new name for Yimbo City.
I know. I have so many good options.
Yimbo's Land.
Yimbania.
Yimbonier. Maybe not that one. Josh Brown, what's up, buddy?
Oh, Josh Brown, we have an announcement to make for you in a little bit.
Yeah, we do. Trix Blast.
Mike in the house.
What's going on, Mike?
Ray Paz, how's it going? 88, what's up, buddy? Let's see what else. Wade create finally got that Mooterin head that I sent him. I'm glad he likes it, or at least he says that he likes it. The Captain.
Ooh.
See you on Friday for some pizza, buddy.
Yeah, man. Actually, yeah, that's true.
Messy Photography cannot wait for those questions today. Yes, Laserman in the house. Diggs Figs, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Also got a Mooterin this week. Thank you. Let's see what else. JP Productions, how you doing? We got Danny. We got the Camping Extraordinaire Toy Addict 17. If you haven't heard our camping chat, check out Toy Talk that we did on Monday. Danny is he's a pretty. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he really knows a lot about camping. And he's
avid
never
outdoorsman.
and he's never gone, but he knows
He's
a lot
never
about it.
gone.
But he knows a lot about it. KJ Smith, what's up, buddy? No.Chewing, hope to see you soon. Gady's Toys, I love that name. Awesome. Unworthy Collector, here's the real expert at camping. Rodrig Zero, what's up, buddy?
Rodrigo,
maybe? Yeah, Rodrigo.
I think so, yeah. Go, yeah, oh, go. Cal the Collector, how's it going, bud? TMT 1987, what's up?
Jay.
Yes, Jay. And literally Action Figs. How's it going? Everyone in the chat, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. You know, I actually had a topic today. I was really thinking about this as Cody as our guest. Do you mind if I just, it's kind of just like a warm-up. I know we've done a warm-up already, but just humor me, okay? Do you know what the Mandela Effect is?
Yes, of course.
So great. Long story short, it's like, a false memory, right? Something that it's like a phenomenon that we all kind of figured. So named after like Nelson Mandela, like many people recall that the South African president, Nelson Mandela, died in 1980 after his imprisonment, when in fact he actually passed away in 2013, right?
Right.
So this is the Mandela Effect. So some other ones that are known are like the Berenstain Bears is spelled with an
Berenstain.
A, not E. Berenstain, right? Here's one I didn't know, like Sex in the City is actually Sex and the City. It's not Sex in the City.
Oh, yeah, I've never heard of that one, but that makes sense. You know, another one I've heard of is like the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia. Have you heard of that one?
No. Yeah, okay.
It's like people remember the Fruit of the hold on, before you think of it, what is the Fruit of the Loom logo?
Yeah, it's you're right, a cornucopia of like fruit, right?
Or like grapes?
Is it?
Grapes?
Is it?
Now I don't know.
Grapes?
Because if you Google it, I can't remember which it is. It's like people, because it's like if you think of like a Thanksgiving cornucopia with like the bread shell thing. Apparently, no bread shell thing, whatever that is. It's just the fruit.
It's just okay.
It's not just grapes.
See, now I know. I don't know if it is. If I originally thought it was the fruit, but then you threw in cornucopia. So
yeah, I did. That was foolish of me. I led you down the wrong path. I like the alternate theory, the tinfoil hat theory, where it's like it's not like a mass delusion. It's actually at some point we jumped universes.
Right.
You know?
We're in a
so
different
it's like we were from the. Is it because everyone remembers Berenstain, right? But it's Berenstain.
Yes.
Or I remember which one, but there's universes of both, but they crossed over. So you're from that other universe, and everything you know is just a little tilted.
I think this goes into the quantum leap theory. So it may something.
I mean, if you look into the physics, I mean, the whole string theory, it's all real if you go by the math. So why not?
So this is where you come in, Cody. So here's the Mandela Effect for this one. Too much new toys. Many people thought it was too much toy news.
They do. I still get that. I have a lot of recommendations to like change it. Like
that is That is the Mandela Effect.
Yeah.
Full circle, guys. Full circle. That's what we do. We make connections, and then we come full circle. And I can't wait for the callbacks on this one. So
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I messed that up early on.
You
Too much
you wanna
toy
know the
news. You're like,
backstory?
no,
I do
man,
it all the
or-
time. I do it all the
Because I
freaking
started
time.
watching Yimbo many years ago. At this point, I feel like probably at least 2 years. Is it probably
might
2
be,
years,
yeah.
a year and a
Yeah.
half?
Yeah.
And you can call me whatever you want. Like I don't have any. Like I don't mind. It's fine. So I'd be in the chat, and at one point, like he did it and he read it, and you have that moment where you're like, oh, I don't want to be a jerk and like correct him, be like, oh, that's my name, sir. Read it right. And they're like, oh, next time he'll see it because like I read chat all the time. You read stuff wrong, and then he did it a second time, and it's like, oh no. And like again, I didn't mind, but I was like, I should tell him, but I
Yeah.
did. You know how you miss your window, and then it just happens like it feels like it happens like 40 more times, and it's like, oh, I can't tell him now because then I'm gonna look like such an a-hole that I let him go on so long. So at one point I did finally break down and apologize to him for letting him.
No, I
Carry
needed you
on.
to. I say it all the time. Like I'm one of the few people in the world. Like unless someone's is actually personally attacking me, which again, fortunately, like in our community has been that's not the case. I do like literally not take anything personally. So I was like, oh no, I want to get it right. I'm so sorry.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a point. Like, I feel like at least in the Toy Daddies and definitely with Yimbo, there are no egos, and we want to
No.
make sure it gets right. Definitely.
But
I do want to say hi to.
Finally, the last thing to
Yeah.
my name. Sorry to interrupt you. The too much new toys. It's so I could do TMNT.
Oh,
So that's I can't switch the letters, folks. I can't do it.
No, you're locked in.
I can't
You're
go closer to that because I don't want to get sued.
Right.
But you got
Turtle Boy. You gotta have it in there.
I do want to say hi to, and let me do it this time. Let me do it. You always do it. I've been working on this. Okay. Now I can't do it. Ooh, Machu Toy. Yeah, does that sound good? Thanks, man.
that was there. That was
The cream, it rises to the top.
Between Two Sentinels didn't stream. However, Machu did stream with some commentary on the WWE 2K24, and he made some amazing characters that looked exactly like us.
And he's been cranking them out, man. It's awesome. Matt, I wish I was able to join you tonight. My kids.
Same.
Push bedtime. It's so long now.
I wish I could have joined too. But big news, everyone. I took the title from No.Chewing tonight. I'm really excited. So champ right now until
all right.
Until I lose it. So
I'm coming for you with a big old hug. Belly to belly hug.
I'm gonna go in for the hug, and I'm just gonna go bam right to the head.
Just juke to the side.
And Toy Immersion, how's it going, buddy?
Hey!
Can't wait to talk about your photo tonight.
Yep.
And Pablo, how's it going, Pablo?
Yimbo didn't get the memo. To be fair, I sprung the wig on them just as I sprung it on all of you. So.
Yes. And then I just joined the fun.
Yeah, Toy.Father just happens to have a wig ready at all times.
I do.
By the way, check out
All
literally action. Did you see what literally action figure said about the Fruit of the Loom?
Apparently, someone did find a shirt in the thrift store that did have the cornucopia on the tag, but the company denied it existed.
Yeah,
It's
see,
the same
they're
thing with,
aware.
like-
They know
Yeah.
the multiverse is real. They have too much power. They're trying to cover it up.
Remember the
Is that-
Shaq Shazam
true.
movie, and then there was Sinbad with Kazam or Shazam, or there was something. That's another Mandela Effect that I don't know. It
was
definitely-
Shazam.
It was never
It was-
Shaq.
No,
Because Shaq was like the genie thing, right?
Yeah, Shaq was a genie thing. That was
Yeah.
Shazam.
but Sinbad
Or-
was also in one.
Oh, poor Sinbad.
I'm telling you, it's another
Sinbad.
thing. You can start looking them all up. It's nuts. And then it doesn't help when something like Disney Plus. I'm trying to like pull from my memory banks right now, but I did see something about the alteration of a title of Zootopia is no longer. It's like called something else on Disney Plus, and people are like, "What are you doing?" Like like we all know Zootopia, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's called something else now on Disney Plus, and people are Mandela affecting that as well.
Wait,
Like,
is
what
it
are you
really?
talking about?
What? No, it's
It's
not.
like, yeah, I think so. I
Oh,
could be.
Kazam. It was Kazam. Wait, which one was Kazam? The Shack one?
I thought, but
Yeah.
it's Sinbad. I don't know.
That's what Trix Blast says.
Kazam. All right.
Wait, if someone can do
Yeah, apparently
the
Shaq was Kazam.
Zootopia.
Okay. But what about Sinbad? People remember Sinbad. I saw clips of Sinbad as this genie on TikTok. It wasn't deep faked. It was old VHS footage.
You know, a big one is like Star Wars when Vader says like, "Luke, I am your father." He never said that. He said,
It's another one?
no, I am your father."
Yeah, yeah. Who didn't like talk into like a fan, an old timey fan,
Can
to
say
do the
that.
effect? Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
all
I
the
am
time.
your father.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the time. All the time.
All the time.
Well, Cody, this is again. This is all about you, man, and we're gonna go on our tangents, but I do want to get into a little bit of your origin story. So, wait, are you siblings or just only child?
I have.
Only because you
Yeah,
asked, and I was like,
I threw you off with that, huh? I have 3 older brothers and
Okay.
1 older sister. So I'm not an only child, but I always played alone well, even though
Mhm.
like I had tons of friends and like my brothers all around all the time. So there was always
Yeah.
like a gaggle of people. But that was my own guess, like maybe why I'm good at like talking to myself endlessly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I was the youngest.
Okay.
So
Yeah, little baby Cody.
indeed, indeed. By the time the youngest comes around, your parents they're sick of everything, so they're all beaten down. Plus, you're the only cute one left, so you get all the good treatment there.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
What is your
Hey!
What's
Hey,
going on, everyone?
hey.
I could not find my wig for the life of me. I spent like 5 minutes looking in my closet for my mullet wig, and damn it, it's been like 14 years since I used it, but I remember where it was. I thought I did. It wasn't there.
It's back with your Chun-Li figure, right?
Yeah.
Lost in the Boca. Hashtag lost in Boca.
Yeah, we'll play spot the wig. If anybody sees the wig, just point it out.
Chloe, did you say you're the youngest?
Yes.
Me too.
Best
Youngest
way
of
to
3.
be.
Yimbo, are you the youngest?
No, I'm the oldest of 2.
I'm the oldest.
I get that feeling from both of you.
Mm.
You got
Well,
that vibe.
Well, Cody, what is your? Because I'm always curious as to like people's first, because like your first toy memory, or like what within the first, I don't know, like going back to 3-4 years old, like do you have some key characters, some key toys that probably set you off on who you are today?
I'm just assuming it's TMNT, but
For sure. And so being the youngest, and my brothers were into like G.I. Joe, He-Man, all those things. So it's like coming into that, especially just like a regular old family, like we weren't poor, we weren't rich or anything, just like middle of the road.
Mhm.
So you had cool stuff, but like if you could get a hand me down, they were gonna do that. So it's like I came in by default to like, a wealth of toys, like
Mm.
busted He-Man figures and Joes and whatnot. I do think like the earliest like of toys of my own would be Turtles. And I have a very early memory of one Christmas I got I forget the name of it, but it's like the boat, like the bathtub TMNT boat.
Ooh.
I'm sure
Okay.
someone in the chat knows the proper name. It's like a sailboat made out of the bathtub, and I remember putting the stickers on that. And like how
Nice.
stressful it was to put stickers on things, because
It still is.
yeah, and I wasn't like looking because I have it somewhere now, and you can see the sticker placement isn't super great, but I remember distinctly like trying my best.
But you did it. That's what counts.
Yeah, yeah, and I would assume because what the show was 87, and so I was only born in 86. So by the time I came around to, I'm sure like the Turtles, they were
I've
like
been there
hand me
for a
down
while.
Turtles that my brothers had. Like we had a few like soft head ones and whatnot. So yeah, I
Is
don't
this the
solidly
boat?
remember. No, that's the speedboat. There's one. It's like a bathtub boat. Like if you look up like a bathtub TMNT boat, it would be that one.
Dangerous
Which I'm
to
sure, like,
alive.
yeah, that one. There we go.
This one?
That masterpiece.
my
Oh
God.
boy.
That looks
Because
fun.
I also got the play set. Because I think I would have been like the sewer layer and whatnot. Because I think I was the only one that like really took to turtles, and so I was the one who like beyond like the basic 4, I started asking for like all of them. And I had a patented technique where, you know, you'd go to the store, like, because back in those days, like any regular supermarket would have the high class toys, right? Because it's like, because now it's been relegated to like Walmart, Amazon, and the smaller shops, the smaller
Right.
grocery stores are just groceries. But so we'd be shopping for groceries, and I would either book it to the toy aisle as fast as I could to scope out the lay of the land, see what I wanted, or if we moseyed our way down there, but I would find the toy I wanted, ask them for it, and usually they'd say no, and so I'd be like,
Right.
okay, oh, that's fine, and I'd wait till we got to the checkout, and I would just cause a furious scene, tears, until the game plan was they'd be like, "God, go get it," just to avoid like the
Oh,
crazy.
so that's the strategy. You wait till the very end. See, I did this, and now I'm being penalized by my children being this way. I would wear them down. We're in that grocery store for 45 minutes. That sucker's in my hands, and I'm just talking about it nonstop. And I've probably asked for it at least 7 times.
Until then,
like,
yeah, they're just at their
Good
wits'
long
end.
pitches of being like, "This is why I need this in my life." Let me tell you my 3-point plan.
Yeah, I would hide the toy I wanted to make sure some other kid couldn't get it in the meantime. So as soon as they said go get it, I knew exactly where it was.
That's good. That's a good move. That was a good move.
Many adult men still do that in Target nowadays.
Just say, Billy, when's the last time you did that?
It's been a long time. I actually debated doing it this last weekend, actually, when I was hunting for some toys, and I found one, like a friend, because you know how like now as an adult, like I'm sure we all have it now, where it's like you have that buddy, you're like, hey, do you want this? Like, I'm at the store, do you want it?
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't reply fast enough, so you're just
Totally.
like, I'll just
I have 2
I'll
of those
just
people
hide it
right
until they
here.
get back to me.
I was
That's
about
true.
to say,
Yeah.
No Chewing is right here.
No, it's always
That's
Yimbo.
the
Yimbo,
best.
do you want this? Because he does review and buy everything.
I do a lot.
Yeah.
By the way, our buddy Sir Trevor, 16 shooters in the chat. I just wanted to shout him out because today I did my ceremonial first day of the month calendar flip, and then I talk about it with some of my students, and I go, "Look at this wonderful
Oh, it's May
artwork."
1st. That's right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be May.
Nice.
So it was
Is
a
that what you did
beautiful-
when you flipped it over?
Oh, naturally. I played the song today. I had the meme up on my in the TV in my room. Yeah, it
Yimbo
was-
dances around the classroom.
Waygrade says, "Don't call it hiding. It's budget layaway."
I like that.
Layaway.
That's
That
solid.
was a staple. I mean, now it's pay in 4, but you know, you get it right away. So
It's
they
pay in
improved
4.
layaway.
I like Gatey's Toys' Big Teddy Ruxpin airship vibes from that turtle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you guys have a Teddy
I missed.
Ruxpin?
yes.
No. Well,
I always wanted one. I didn't have one.
I think one of my siblings did actually.
By the time I got mine, or at least my memories, it never worked. It was always like, you know how like the back was like a cassette player or something.
It had been through it.
Yeah, it'd been loved. Well loved is what we always said
Yeah.
about toys that were broken.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I ever had one. I know I had, like, I played with one. I don't know if I think it was maybe a cousin that had it. And it was like, oh, it's really cool. But yeah, I was the oldest cousin too in my side of the fam.
So Cody, in terms of your like toy journey, so you started with TMT. Was there ever a part, and I feel like all of us played this, when you kind of just stopped, whether it was like not the cool thing to do, or you know, you get back into it. So if you did stop, when did you stop? And when you got back into it, when did you get back into it?
So so all since I was a kid, like that's all you're asking for. And then there was a point where I slowly transitioned, I guess, like from asking for toys to asking for video games.
Mm.
And for me, like since I was so heavily into TMNT, though I loved all toys, but like the big heavy hitter was TMNT. You know, after the original show died off and they couldn't continue it, and then they did Next Mutation and stuff like that, and then it was like really truly dead in the movies. Yeah, it went seamlessly into video games, and so I might have picked up something here and there, but it was like nowhere near the same. And then once you move into like your own adult money, you know, then you're in like junior high school, and then like, not that I didn't have the experience where it's like, oh, you're a dweeb for liking toys, but it definitely wasn't necessarily like, yeah, hey guys, here's all my toys, high school class, you know. Because I would still get like little mini, it kind of filtered down to like, you'd get like trinkets or the little collectibles, you know, instead of buying like a full figure. And so it was like that, though I did. So I was basically kind of out of toys, but in 2008 NECA did, of course, their Mirage Turtles. And for whatever reason, I heard about that, and so I bought that 4-pack for, I believe it was $40.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so I got that, and so I would get things like that, and then I didn't really collect outside of that for years, and because I still kept on my childhood toys. The 2012 show came along, and I thought, oh, I'm going to collect all of them. I'm going to get back into this awesome toy line. After a season or two, I didn't, and then it really wasn't until probably like 2019. It was a mix of the NECA Universal Monster Turtles, and I got a Super 7 Mutagen Man for like $5 on some weirdo app I forget the name of, that you could get like a crazy deal on it. And then we turned into this. So it was a real slippery slope.
You know, I remember the 2012 Turtles being in the Target, and that's around the time I started collecting toys again and being just like blown away. It's like, oh, Turtles, it's a thing again. And it was like a huge section of the toy aisle.
Yeah, like a way deep line for years and years. So I tried to get them all, but you quickly realize like, oh, I need to go like
So
40
foolish.
figures deep. And so it's like, and then like back then, like the internet wasn't as good for hunting as it is now, where it's like, I couldn't check stock or when something's coming out. So you would just go to the store and hope it's there. And if it wasn't, it wasn't.
Yeah, remember Amazon used to not be this behemoth of a being.
Just sold
Yeah,
books.
there was a time where like
books and
you
DVDs.
felt like Amazon felt like the sketchy website that you were ordering from, where it's like, and then time will come for all of you if it hasn't yet.
as you brush through your wig.
I again, you're doing I love it's natural. Wade Crate asks, if you could tell your younger self to hold on to one toy, which one would it have been?
Ooh, good question, Wade Crate.
I think that's for everyone here.
What I would tell my younger self, and there's a few options, and I never got this one, but I would go back in time or go to younger self, and I'd say, when you're in the toy aisle and you see the second wave of TMNT Universal Monsters, and you see either Metal Looney Mutant Raph, Invisible Mikey, ask to get either of those, because those were like, $5 at the time, and I can't remember which one, but that second wave, a lot of those up are like a couple grand now.
What?
Wow.
Whoa.
If you try to track them down, like if you want like a mint in box one, like the price is maybe not up to a couple. I think one of them has sold for that much, but yeah, they're very pricey.
Wow.
Thanks. How about you, No Chewing?
My son asked me about my favorite toy growing up, and it was Morph, that Toy Biz Morph with the 3 swap out heads. I always talk about that one, but that was my favorite toy because you got it, came with all those heads, and you can back in the day that was our pop and swap, and I had countless stories involving Morph. I mean, it was the plain head was basically just like generic white male Caucasian, and you can be any of it. Like you can insert like
Cyclops, Wolverine. Those are gave 2 of my best favorite X-Men head sculpts. Like with that body, it was great.
A little imagination. It's Cyclops without the visor. It's I forget all the different characters I used to try to pretend that one X person was.
So what were the head sculpts?
You got
Oh,
Morph, you got Wolverine, Cyclops, and did it
There's
come
a
with Evil Morph?
oh.
I mean, they had to have done
Trying to
Evil
evil.
remember.
Morph. Wow, that's like a lot in a figure
The
back
eye
then.
bags.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Yeah, eye bag.
And it was a basic, X-Men uniform, so
Mm.
you could insert, that character as whoever.
yeah.
That's cool.
That's a good one.
I
Yimbo?
have it somewhere, man. I have my little like I've said this before, but like Wade, like my mom, because she was she didn't realize it until I've pointed it out to her within the last like 4 years of doing toy photography and streaming about toys, that she herself is a toy collector, and she kind of influenced. So she was great about play sets and vehicles. They would disappear on me. Like, not that I had a lot of them, but I remember I got the Thundercats lair and the Thunder Tank one
Ooh.
Christmas, and then one day they were just gone. And I hadn't been playing with this. Was like after a little while, but I wish I still had those. But she was great about like letting me hang on to all of my figures. So I still have like my Thundercats from childhood. They're all beat to hell.
Yeah, like I have a lot of turtles the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It's like
My
there's
turtles
no
though.
there's no forearm anymore.
Yeah, missing accessories. I can remember breaking Mikey's nunchucks.
Usagi doesn't have the yeah.
Yeah, the ears on top.
Something happened. It was a katana battle. It was a sword battle. He lost his arm.
Well, you know what? That's funny. So one of my like the Spider-Man Secret Wars is still one of my go-tos. The Wolverine brown suit with the pop-out claws. But
Mm.
one of my favorite toys that really stuck with me was the '89 Batman.
Oh yeah.
And the reason for that is that Christmas, I was asking Santa for a Batman in black doll, and that's all I kept talking about. And I don't know why I was using the word doll, but I kept saying doll. And Santa brought me a Batman in black suction cup, like stuffed 12-inch with like a rubber head and a
Oh my
cape. But and like my parents cut the suction cups off the hands, but it was
Oh.
just these mitts.
Because then it was the doll you wanted.
And I'm like, I've never felt such disappointment. And then for my birthday, I was like, Mom and Dad, I want the Batman in black action figure, the one that's there, like the figure. So I had to wait because it was December to May. So that was like when I got my toys. And I remember that morning on my birthday getting it before like leaving the house for school and just being like, I can't wait to play with you later. And now here I am, like all these years later, and I still feel that way going to work. Like, I can't wait to play with you later.
Oh wow, that Batman looks good too.
Dude, oh my god, I love him. Ooh.
Did that Batman that you were talking about come with like
It was the
grappling
belt,
hook?
the belt that would pull out.
That shoot. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. I had that one too. That was awesome.
Chris, favorite toy? Wish you had.
Thanks. I was just about to ask myself.
Be like, hey, Toy.Father,
Hey,
what do you do,
What do
man?
you think? Oh,
Look at
thanks.
that blue hair. You look so handsome.
Thanks. It was this one. So this is a masterpiece that's coming out right now.
I was
But
like, this is new.
yeah, no, but when I was little, it was Super Optimus Prime. And this, I got so much like play out of this one. So what happens is basically the trailer turns into this body, like you can click in Optimus in here. So this is the Optimus, and he clicks in, and this is a separate head sculpt.
Oh.
And it's so I got so much play out of this figure, and I loved it so much. So this was definitely kind of like, I saw this pop up the other day and I was like, oh man, I might need to get this.
This one, there was a cheaper version of this years and years ago. Clearly this looks beautiful, but there was a version of it like Battle of the Primes. Did you have that, Optimus?
Oh, Battle of the Primes. I might somewhere downstairs.
Where it was all the trailer, the middle part was Orion Pax, and the trailer unit, you need to like use that to transform into Optimus.
Yeah. I thought that was so cool, just so that like you used every single piece of the
Mhm.
figure in the trailer. Um, Earliest memory is when one Christmas, thinking about Yimbo, is when my aunts and uncles chipped in and bought every single new Ghostbusters toy that are now on the shelves now, like Ecto
Yeah.
One, like
Mm.
all four Ghostbusters, Slimer,
And that's
like
they had like
everything.
the wacky action. Where it's like
Yes,
Egon, like his like mouth dropped
now,
down.
and I just saw that at Target the other day, and
Yeah.
I almost picked
Ray
up all
Stance's
four.
pants fall down. Super
Yes,
inappropriate. That toy wouldn't be.
loved it. Oh my gosh, look at that!
This
Look at
is
that
childhood.
nostalgia right
Look
there.
at the way
Yeah.
The
Yimbo's
supply
holding these
line.
Mezcos. Look how far he's grown. He's like, whatever.
That's amazing.
But look like
I'll gorilla palm $400
with
worth of toys.
do you like the yeah, but look at that's the Wolverine, the brown suit Wolverine. Oh my
Mhm.
god. I just I can't.
I
It's
need. I might
wonderful.
need to
What a
get that
time.
Mezco brown suit Wolverine. What a great question, man. Now I want to buy that.
I also have a Wolverine
Transformer.
I've been playing with on my desk.
Oh, you took him out of the box.
I'm trying to learn to love him.
Oh,
The
then
camera doesn't love him. Whoops.
you don't love him, or you're trying to like.
I'm
what-
trying to love him more.
Is it working?
No.
What's stopping
Why?
you from
Yeah.
loving
What,
him?
You can't force love, Chris.
like, what is it? Like, is it this the chemistry? What is it? Like the
It's the
conversation?
yeah, Wolverine's not one for words, but it's the articulation. I just don't love it.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Because messing with the brown suit, it's you know these newer Mezco bucks are more
They spoil us, yeah.
like they're so much better now than newer ones in terms
Yeah.
of how they move. Like the Spidey, this Batman 2 moves excellent. I mean, so there is a noticeable difference between trying to crunch and play with the older ones compared to
I mean, he's not bad. It's just, yeah.
no, but he's restricted, and it's like he doesn't have the butterfly joints. I'm assuming because that's with brown suit.
He has something there. It's just not a big joint. Like,
Yeah, it's you're right. It's something in
you get,
there,
like-
but it's
it's very little. Oop,
My,
and he's-
my
But those-
favorite Wolverine Mezco has to be tank top, like cowboy hat Wolverine.
Mm,
I like that one.
look, I customized them for the new movie. No shoulder pads.
Oh, nice.
By accident.
Hit that Madonna song.
Let's get taken off YouTube one more time.
I think if the four of us get together, we should do a slow-mo walk where like two of us come from the side, the other two come from the side, and then we just play that Madonna song in slow-mo.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Like walking through the Target toy aisles.
that song had been on repeat in my car and in my house for days after that trailer dropped.
Oh, totally right. That and right afterwards, Ace of Base, Happy Nation.
Not to get into spoilers because it just dropped today,
I watched it.
but yes,
I
did
watched
you
it. Yeah,
guys-
I was watching it while I was before this.
I'm watching it right now.
to blow me away.
That's why he keeps
So-
turning to the left.
Sorry, guys.
It's also a Bad Batch series finale.
I saw that.
Oh.
I still have to
Man.
watch
I've never
season
caught
2.
any of that show.
I enjoyed it. It was good for me. Some people hate it.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
thought it was beloved.
some Star Wars fans hate it.
Yeah, I thought it was very well regarded.
That's what I thought. The first season maybe was, and then all the subsequent seasons were not.
I guess. I don't know. There's some complaints about it.
Okay.
Whatever.
I do have to say, no spoilers, but and I get at least two of you can understand which part I started freaking out about in that X-Men show. So we can talk about that later. But
There's so many parts.
there was one part especially.
9.
You go first because I had.
I was
nothing.
just gonna say Cody. With all your collecting, we know you well enough, and we know you go deep into turtles. What still excites you about collecting turtle figures? What aspect?
Ooh, that's
I like with turtles because turtles can be anything. You know, there's like the strength of Turtles is like, and partly it's because of the '87 show, and I mean the comics were this way too, where they start in the streets, then they're going to space and they're fighting dinosaurs. You know, because it quickly goes like immediately off the rails, and so anything goes with Turtles. And this is what hooked me the most is you could have, you know, what is it, Make My Day Leonardo, who's like a Clint Eastwood cop kind of guy, like a hard ass cop, or you have, you know, Leonardo as the Wolf Man. They're just like they could pull out anything, like any wacky thing, and they still can. So like that's what I love about
I mean,
Turtles.
I'm
is
looking at
you
that
can
Dumb and
just-
Dumber cover behind your heads, and I'm like, I'd
yeah,
buy
like
that
you
toy.
can do anything. Mighty Max, yeah, like you can just do. This is Turbo Pork artwork. Who he does some Super 7 stuff. But yeah, you can just make them into anything. Like I have the freaking Mummy Leo. And for whatever reason with Turtles, it just works. I wish other lines would do it too. Like give me Wolverine as Optimus Prime. I don't care. You know, just go nuts.
Yeah.
But it's just it never gets boring because you can always do something wacky and fun.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
It's just I don't know why that works so well for Turtles, but to me, like it really does. So like Timothy 1987, he's always talking about like he doesn't like the weird turtles, the wacky turtles. Those aren't turtles. As far as I'm concerned, you can't get weird or wacky enough with Turtles.
Is there a crossover you haven't seen yet that you want to see?
One Piece. I want TMNT and One
TMNT
Piece.
One Piece?
Yeah.
I like it, Yimbo.
All right. I would actually enjoy that tale. The pirates.
Yeah.
Turtle Pirates
Like,
totally
you
works.
just have to do like weird, and One Piece has crossed over with other things like non-canon. They could go nuts. Like
I'm trying to
Mikey
think-
gets a devil fruit. Come on, it'd be awesome.
Oh, and he gets some sort of other power. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. And then like because that's right in their wheelhouse, like any whack adventure. And that's why like Turtles of Grayskull is so fun. And they finally got a wig. Deadpool Batman is super rad.
Right.
The articulation on that Batman's good.
Dude, it's
That works too. That's why Deadpool's also awesome, because he's
Yeah.
just up to all kinds of shenanigans and it would work.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shredder, come on. A
I
roided out, jacked up Shredder.
I do have to say the most impressive things that I've seen are probably these, like this crossover. Never thought of this crossover, but also when Hasbro did,
Seriously.
and it was a comic book, but the Power Rangers Turtles, like
Yeah, those
I
are cool.
gotta get those. Those are so
Those
cool.
are really fun. You can still pick those up on clearance pretty often.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I made a
either
lot
they
of
made
them.
too many or people didn't give that one
I guess-
as much of a chance.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like they just have like 12 warehouses full of them. I don't know what they thought was going to
I
happen.
love them. I thought those figures were so fun.
Yeah, the Shredder, that's one of the best Shredders.
Hmm.
It's yeah.
Like legit, that Shredder's fantastic.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Like as No Chewing was saying, it's like the Super Shredder vibes.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
the 90s, which was one of my favorite figures, that Super Shredder. And again, I said this again, I think last week when NECA came out with the actual Super Shredder, which was the Super
Yeah.
Shredder that I had always wanted and dreamed of. And
Did
now
you
my
get the
life is
variants
complete.
of it, or did you
I
just go
did.
straight purely? Like
I got the other variants.
There's like a purple one. There's like a black one.
Yeah, I got those because I love Super Shredder. There should
Super
be more
Shredder. Kevin
Super Shredder.
Nash, right?
Big
Kevin
Daddy Cool.
Nash, K Nash,
Oh.
Diesel. You know what I didn't like though? The 2013 Turtles. I didn't like how they did Super Shredder there.
Oh, you didn't like that Super Shredder?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Too much mutagen.
Yeah, he was too much of a monster. I wanted him to be a smart, still just Super Jack Shredder.
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
He was kind of just like, I'm not like smart anymore.
Yeah, because that Shredder, that is one of the most cunning Shredders. Like that Shredder's a real crazy threat.
Yeah, I because I love what they did with Toka and Razor. Like,
Yeah, Chris Bradford. Yeah.
yes, that was such a great story for Razor. Like, I'm like, oh, that's
Oh,
so cool.
Mikey.
And then Chompy, come on, 2012. That's the best turtle series. I don't
I
care who you
mean,
are.
that made me a big fan of Karai, and I want that version
Oh.
of Karai as a figure. And even to what you said, the turtles will go to space. They'll fight space dinosaurs and go into like all this like weird adventures, time travel. There's that moment in spoilers if people didn't see this. It was like 2014, but that that unlikely alliance between Splinter and Shredder, and then the betrayal. It's like that was perfect.
I mean, let's not forget like classic Turtles with the the 2013 Turtles. Like I wasn't even thinking that could have been.
Oh
the same
yeah,
thing, I was like, wow, they're really bringing the classic Turtles in here. That's crazy.
classic Bebop and Rocksteady being upset.
Yes.
It's like, Shredder's always mean to us. Like he is. He shouldn't work for him.
Yeah, it's always fun when they like you see those old characters and like modern sensibilities, and it's like, yeah, these they're awful people. Shredder's a true monster.
I think that was. I mean, not to get into current spoilers of like relatively recent stuff, but like that was a neat thing in Mutant Mayhem.
Oh, with
Just we don't have to get into like specifics, but like just the fact.
I mean,
that
I feel like spoiler. Like we're past
It's
Are
been
we-
9
are-
months.
the statute of limitations.
yeah,
You could have gotten pregnant and had that baby already. I think.
all
we're
right,
good.
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
interesting analogy.
I'm just saying. Well, let's just play pregnancy rules, all right? About spoilers.
The
Okay,
spoiler baby is a toddler now, at least.
If you were able to bring someone into life, you shouldn't care about the spoiler.
Yeah,
I'm just
if
saying.
That is true.
When,
That
when
is
in
true.
doubt
From
for the
that long.
spoilers, bring in the pregnancy rule as no chewing.
That's right.
So yes, the stuff with Bebop and Rocksteady, I thought that was neat. That like it was like, wait a minute.
Oh,
and
yeah,
John
they were
Cena,
just
who
like-
I can't even like understand. I was like, oh, that's Cena.
Oh, when they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm pretty angry. I'm pretty angry too. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's about you.
Yeah.
I just love
like
the
having
volume.
them as like pseudo good guys.
Yeah, the volume of villains that were introduced, you would think it would be way too much, but it was like perfect. Like Mondo Gecko as Paul Rudd, and
Oh my god.
just
Yeah, he stole the
so-
show. Mondo stole the show for sure.
he did. You're right.
He
Or the
played-
relationship of the they're baddies, but they're not that bad. It's
Right.
like
They're
on the
just
Gecko, Wingnut, just like
It was
singing in the car.
dude. It was
I mean-
everybody from Seth Rogen movies and shows that I love, like Rose Byrne. Which one was she? Was she
Yeah.
Wingnut or
No, she was
She was Leatherhead.
Leatherhead? That's
Oh,
right.
Leatherhead.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It was just-
Rose Byrne is fantastic.
But yeah, that was so neat that he just, of course, he pulled into his bag of tricks. Just like, again, if any one of us were movie creators, guess who'd
Yeah.
be voices? All of you guys.
Yeah, like you can't not make a movie and not.
I'm
have
not gonna
all
lie
your
to
friends
you
in it
about
say
is Seth
anything.
Rogen available in the movie? If I'm in that position, it's like is he still available? I'm not friends with him. But is he still available?
Well, yes, if you could get Seth Rogen, you get Seth Rogen.
Yeah. No hard feelings, people.
I need to watch that again. I think I only watched it in theaters.
Has the
It's
TV show come out?
No.
No,
yeah.
it comes out this summer, I believe.
That would be good.
There's been a lot
Oh.
of stuff has like leaked out, like character.
Is Shredder
upload.
going to be introduced in the TV? Probably not.
I don't
right?
think so. I bet I would assume
Save
they'll
that for the
save it for the movie.
Yeah. I assume so.
But we do know like who will be like the primary, or at least one of the primary villains in the show, because that's come out.
well, I think
There's toys
Metalhead
they have
is
planned.
also being introduced as well, just based on the
Yep.
toys.
They've shown, yeah, they have like mix and swap toys coming out, and
I'm so
Bishop.
excited for those. My son's gotta love them. I'm gonna love playing with those toys with them.
I saw that. I was going to say clip. That reel that you had. Who is Bishop?
Bishop is a character that I believe he was first in the 2003 series. He's like a government agent. He's trying to protect the Earth
Oh.
from everything.
He's from the future. He comes back in time to save
Oh, well,
the X-Men.
I was like, oh, so they're introducing X-Men into this new Turtles.
Yeah,
okay.
kind of.
I see.
In the 2012 series, Bishop was an Utrom who was working with the government, but he wasn't a
Oh.
villain at that point. He was like a good take on him. And apparently on the Mutant Mayhem side, well, and then IDW comics, he's back to being like a government agent, but he's actually spoilers, but it's like a 12-year comic, and it's kind of semi-ending. But Bishop is
that
like
child is 12 years old now. We're good.
yeah, Bishop is like he's like a kid who's basically or a guy who was always like never grew beyond just being like a little kind of like a baby man, and so he's like inside a robot suit as Bishop.
Oh.
And
I thought
then
you were describing all
You
four of us.
described it. I'm in.
Yeah.
He was a little baby
And
man.
then
Now he has a
I
robot.
believe all
yeah,
four
the
of us are
IDW
baby
Bishop
men.
is gnarly. He's one of the most fierce. And then the Mutant Mayhem Bishop is a lady, who is apparently like she was like big into like robotics, and like Baxter Stockman basically destroyed all her work, and so she's going on a vendetta to destroy all mutants.
Baxter.
And so yeah, I think she makes like Metalhead, or maybe Donnie makes
really?
like leftover parts. But yeah, there's a different robot that like she definitely makes, so maybe Donnie uses that.
Are you getting itchy in your wig?
Not really itchy. It is cutting off circulation to the top part of my brain.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of that too.
Well,
And
Oh,
I bought a cheap wig. I don't know if this is normal for wigs, but like I have so much hair all over me now.
Really? Yeah,
That's
not-
partly why I keep.
mine's cool.
I mean, also
that
just
might
'cause
be a
it's
little too
beautiful,
cheap.
but
I might have to switch over to the visors. So
I think, Cody, it would probably take you 8 months to grow your hair out like that.
here's the thing, guys. I know I may look very spry, but I'm pushing 38 this year. Partly, if you build a wall of toys, people are like, you can't possibly be 38, and it's like, yeah, maybe I'm not. Here's the thing. You can't really tell, but on the dome, a key part of hair that has thinned is this crown here. So it's not bald, and I think I'm old enough where I'll never be like early bald, right? So it's just like normal bald. But there's a key part where it thins out, and when you have long hair, it starts to lay weird, you know?
The Shawn
And
Michaels.
you just have, yeah, kind of. And it's like, I'll go bald there someday, but I just don't have that full head of hair. And I pray nobody ever experiences this feeling, but there's a point where you look at your hairdo and you realize that doesn't work anymore, and a part of your soul dies. And so I probably won't ever do long hair again, sadly. I would love to, though. I would love it.
It's still worth a shot.
well,
Yeah.
Cody, I still think you're a beautiful man.
Oh, he's so handsome.
well,
So
thank you.
handsome. Twinning with TMNT 1987. That's what, as soon as Jay goes, oh, it's going to be so much fun. And I just sent him the DJ Paulie D twinning.
Yeah. Oh,
By the way,
oh,
we have a turtle announcement from KRS-One. Congratulations. Got lucky and his waitlist
Ooh.
converted for the Mezco
Oh,
Ninja
good
Turtle.
job.
Wow.
That's wild. That's
That is
wild. Is the
awesome.
wait list still active?
Yeah, I keep hearing like success
Like, can you still
stories,
apply to
so
be on the wait list?
That's
Oh.
an excellent question.
Good question.
You can. You can still
Let's-
join.
Let's join, guys. Let's get another set.
I still haven't opened the second half of my. I haven't
That's
opened Wrath for
crazy.
Donnie
Well,
yet.
I mean, it's not crazy.
Oh, really?
You've had a lot of other fun toys too, but I'm surprised since our last stream, that was over a week and a half ago. I thought
Don't
for sure you
underestimate
would have been
my
busting.
ability to procrastinate.
Procrastinate on very expensive toys.
Right? You know. I'll get to him though. It's gonna happen.
Diggs Figs was telling me that his vapor, the blue vapor,
Yeah.
turned over in the wait list like last week.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and he was like,
That's so
I
cool.
totally forgot that I was on the wait list.
That's great.
That's
Man,
that's
it's
pretty
really
crazy.
awesome that the wait list actually does work, you know,
It
because
does.
I saw some people like everybody was crushed who didn't get the Mezco turtles right, and so it was like join the wait list, and people were like, ooh, I don't know about that, but it's awesome to see it actually converting over, and because it's still the $400 price, because I've seen like Big Bad they're
true.
charging like $500 now.
400, and it's probably the cheapest shipping you'll find for those figures too.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
with
it's
the
like
$4.
$40 or something.
It's like 20 on Mezco's site, but anywhere else is going to charge you a bit more because it's a giant, massive
Yeah,
box.
because the
Yeah.
big package for sure. That's where you learn that shipping does have a real cost because they're not
Mm.
fronting that shipping.
Yeah.
I see what happened, Chris.
What happened? I'm not sure what
That's
you're
what
talking
happened. That's what
I
happened.
don't know. So some stats got juiced. I'm just saying, Machu.
about. It's just hard work and
Got
milk.
taken out by a stiff forearm. That's not fair. It needs to be a finishing move. Otherwise,
Forearm. Psh.
Wow, that's a beefy
I mean-
arm.
I mean,
Thanks.
WWE Toy.Father can flip people over like nothing, like full on, like
Just
behind
when
them.
you're in the aisle, someone's competing for a toy, you just like chuck them over to the next aisle and
Mhm.
get
Yes.
what you need.
Did you guys
That's
try to
see
awesome
box
experience.
that cap cut? I saw it on TikTok of like, when somebody's in the, like clogging the toy aisle, and it's like, I forget if it's Dan Severn or something, but just like, and you step up and do it. And it was just a quick like wrestling judo throw. That's the Toy.Father. It was just so smooth.
I want Yimbo to do real. I'm thinking of all these skits that we can do in Target, but to get the Yimbo move to get someone out of the way is like, hey, what's up, buddy? You give him the Yimbo hug and then you move him and then you take the toy right behind him.
All right, my kid,
A hug
my
with
daughter,
ulterior motives.
my daughter might be able to hold my phone steady enough to use my wife as a. For that
And
shit.
then
I don't know if I want to
also
go
wanna
rando
see-
yet.
I want to see Machu, no, not Machu, John go in for the "What's up, my dudes," but the wrestling finishing move be like, "Hey," and just like lay them down onto the grass.
I can see J-Shot just do like the hey and then do like the tap to the privates and then you fall over and then he just grabs it.
Or you do the
Machu,
hug, but
can that be John's finishing move in the game? The nut tap.
they think you're hugging, but you're actually reaching behind them to grab the toy.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good
yeah.
one. Or then just Machu just like Jedi mind tricks you and you have it in your hands and he's like, you're gonna give me that. And you're just like,
No, he's gonna say like that toy's not that great. I mean, you and then just
You're
list
like-
off a bunch
you're
of
like,
things,
and you're
and
like,
then
yeah,
he
you're
just
right.
takes it.
Ooh, Macho said do that at the next toy show. Done.
Yes.
Done.
Hey,
and
what's up,
done.
Tricks Blast? Going to a Comic-Con this weekend. Hopefully, they'll find some cool figs. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah,
That'd be rad.
Which one, if you don't
always-
mind asking? If you don't mind us asking, you don't have to share. If you don't have to share.
It's also free comic book day
Oh, that's right.
on Saturday, I
Oh,
believe.
the Champ's audio went down. Oh no.
Oh
He,
Oh,
must, he must know his title reign is a sham.
But Tricks Blast, wherever you end up going, like there's always good stuff at a show. There's always good
yeah,
stuff.
I've never.
That's
I
true.
need
You
still need
always
to
see
get out to a
something
toy
good.
show.
Yeah.
I've been
Chloe,
watching.
you gotta-
Do any of y'all watch Toy Federation?
No.
sounds
YouTube?
familiar.
It's an awesome. It's like a Holy Grail kind of store in like South Carolina, and I think they run. It's like Retro Toy Con or something.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
But they have a YouTube channel where it's like you watch them in their store and like they're like making deals and trades. So you see like people's awesome collections. But he also
Ooh.
they have like con videos of just having fun because they just like love toys above all else.
Hmm.
What's the general area? I don't know if you share this. Cody,
It's
but that you're
where
in,
they're at
where
that I'm
you
in.
are in.
Oh, Salt Lake City. So I mean, okay.
I
I just never get out to anything, but
Do they have stuff
Legion's
out there?
Con
Yeah.
in November.
I don't think we have like well, there was like a toy show a few years back. Not a huge scene. We do have like, like Fan X and stuff. So we have like conventions, but I don't think we have a ton of like specific toy conventions. I swear that seems like a East Side thing.
Yeah.
We
Well, it's
are
a New
very
Jersey
spoiled.
thing.
Yeah.
It's really
And I guess I don't know. I guess there's a lot of toy makers there too. So it's
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
helps.
Any inkling to go to a Legion's Con?
I think that would be cool. I've almost bought some Legions myself.
You should come this Legions. We're all gonna be there. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
should.
I'll have to think
Even
about
if it's just a hang.
It's
Come to
it's a
San
good
Diego.
it's a
Come to
good year to
Comic-Con.
do it. It's
Yeah.
an anniversary year for both Four Horsemen Studios and Legions, like Mythic Legions.
Ooh,
It's
Oh, is that
10
true?
and 20, I think. 10 or 15, something like that.
Wow.
dang.
It could be good. The two exclusives look great, especially if you're a new collector to it. You get something exclusive, something rare, something given some extra pieces. It's a mix of cosmic and mythic.
Something blue, something old.
Something borrowed, something blue. And then you can see Toy.Father buy artwork from Emil.
Oh yeah, I got one coming up. It's the
Mhm.
Carnage. If everyone's seen it, can't wait.
Ooh.
I'm really thinking of doing another custom with him, but I gotta control myself.
Wait until after Comic-Con, will you?
Yeah, I know. Chewy, you get your rematch one on with Toy.Father with the next show with Yimbo. Oh gosh. Yimbo's
Nice.
Will that be a
Yes.
cage match? Like you can do like a cage made of like the grid wall, like the peg grid things.
We're trapped in blister.
I can
Yeah.
tell
To escape.
Yimbo's gonna just
The loser
betray
will
me.
get
I can
boxed.
feel it. Ooh,
I don't know what you're
unmasked
talking about.
heads.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't realize you had so many Mezcos.
Wait,
I
Yimbo,
had-
put
Oh,
Batman back
Yimbo's
up.
got a
Let me
lot.
see Bruce Wayne.
Ooh,
I don't need the other boys, Bruce.
all right, there it is.
That looks good.
It's got some good animated vibes.
He
Is
does
that
have some
modeled
good vibes.
after a specific
got the-
Batman, or it's kind of their own?
No, this is like
the
just like
Golden
the
Age.
Mezco. Yeah, Golden Age Batman, but it's still kind of like their own little.
Where
The
they like
blue
kind
one
of like
came out first. So
they do a starting point and then they just kind of go with their own stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can do what they want.
but
This
it's
is
definitely.
probably
I mean, honestly-
very likely how animated Batman will look. Is probably
Yeah.
that figure.
That's
yeah,
true.
like I was saying, it
not,
very much Dark Knight.
I might not need. Well, let's see. I say that now, right? That's.
I am open to the possibility that figure will look great, and I'll buy it.
Especially on this buck, man. You're gonna really like the buck. You're gonna like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trix Blast 95 says Saratoga Comic Con. Awesome.
Toe touch.
Isn't Saratoga the home of the potato chip? Is that a real? Is that
I don't think so.
because didn't they start as Saratoga chips?
I went
know
to
there's some
school in,
competing claims, but
I don't know. I went to school in that area and I don't remember ever hearing that. But
That's
maybe I only went.
what's
I mean, it was
the?
only
I
a
forget
few
the
years.
word. What's the word for it?
George Crumb, aka
Berenstain
Speck.
Bears.
Yes,
Crumb
with an
is
A.
credited with inventing the potato chip while cooking at Moon Lake House on Saratoga Lake in 1853.
Wow, how did you pull that one out, Cody?
I heard it at some point. It's one of those things like, I can barely function as a real adult, but at some point that potato chip knowledge stayed in my brain waiting for this moment.
He has an
be used.
alternate channel called Too Much Potato News, and
Yeah, that
very
would be
popular.
cool. Just all hey, you could. There's enough
All
potato
potato
chips.
chips?
I mean,
Oh, Cody, let's do that show.
yeah, we just
sampling
review new
chip.
potato chip flavors. Come on. I'm down.
I'm in. What was that, like
I
a
can't tell
one-minute
if
review?
Toy.Father's frozen or if he's just staying very,
know.
very still.
I'm saying really.
It's the Dave Portnoy pizza review, except it's potato chips. One bite.
Oh, I
everyone
love
knows the
those.
rules.
Those are so good. I was thinking about that because I see those videos a lot, and I saw actually one before this. That dude, he says he does it every day.
I
So that
mean,
means if that's true, but he says he films so many, and that dude's eating a slice of pizza a day, which it isn't too crazy, but that's also a lot of pizza.
well, sometimes
can't-
it's just one bite, and he does put it down.
True,
Yeah,
if
he
it's
does.
not
You're
good.
right. And then he shares his pizza with like some
Mhm.
random dude.
And one time when he was mad, he just threw the
Threw
pizza.
it. Yeah.
The one I just
Um,
watched, he gave a pizza a 9.4.
Oh, did he really? That's really high for him.
Mhm.
Where
Do you
was it?
remember
In
where?
Massachusetts.
I don't know, but it was one that was like cooked well, so that it had like a firmer crust, which
Yeah, I like the
no,
I like the
I don't like the
crust.
floppy pizzas.
I like it all.
Yeah.
I like it all.
I like
But I
it
do
if,
like it
if
crispy.
it flops, it has to have a reason. Like the toppings are so heavy that the weight of
Mm,
it just
No, underbaked. You got to crisp it up.
What's going on, Detecticus? Thanks for hanging out this Wednesday evening.
hey, it's
And
time to guess.
yeah, Machu, I'm still probably gonna get the animated one. I'm still
Yimbo
probably-
buys everything,
Yeah.
and then he reviews it after. That's his shtick.
Yeah, that's how I know Yimbo. Yimbo buys everything, so
It's
you
true.
can't escape it. How's the 100 coming along, folks?
That's a
Oh.
great. I mean, we've been talking about what's making us happy, right? Like,
It's very true.
let's go down to the 100. Chewy, are you at 48 or I don't think I didn't update mine yet, but I'll tell you.
I'm
what my
actually
number
good. I've been I forget what number I am, but I secretly started to I secretly started a 30-day, knowing that it may fail, but not purchasing any new toys. I forget what day I'm on though. I think it's like number 9.
30 whole days.
We'll see.
Is
We'll
there
see what
any
next week will
loophole,
bring.
or you're going like cold turkey?
Cold
legit?
turkey, trying until I fail. If I fail,
If an
probably have a good reason
exclusive comes
to.
along and you have 2 hours to buy it, are you holding strong?
Yes,
no.
but only I say that only because I tried to buy Mikey, the Halvan Mikey, and I was just too late. I was definitely just gonna buy it, and it just was sold out.
Me an offer. Make me an offer.
Are you ordering them? How many do you have?
I actually look. Believe it or not, this is my first proper tuned turtle. I have the Turtles in Time version.
Okay.
And I have Splinter and Baxter, but technically this is my first proper turtle.
Please, was it the same? Oh,
So I blame Jay, Timothy 1987. He's a pusher. He's always pushing them.
Mhm.
But
did you see
this? No, go on. Last week I saw my Target had a bunch of them, so I bought Mikey. But the Friday before that, I had purchased Donnie and Leo.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'm sure
I'll really like them. You're gonna really.
I'll
like
get
'em.
now. I have to get the raft because it's silly to have 3 turtles. You know?
Yeah,
you
need the
can't
wrap.
do incomplete teams. If you have more than one of the turtles in any iteration, you're fine. But if you have 2, it's too late. You gotta go all in.
Right.
It's true. Yeah, you can't go 3 out of 4.
No.
I found Mikey this past weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like the
that was
stock is going to
brutal.
be plentiful, guys. Because my Target has one of the
I see,
Targets.
I see we're not
like
texting
5
each other about things anymore, huh?
Well, did you see my reel?
Oh yeah, that one. I
That
thought you meant
reel.
like a real one. I was like,
That was a real one on the shelf.
that's a real box.
It's a real box, and then
Oh yeah, the swap.
yeah, the swap. I was
That
so
was-
You know,
I
it's
mean,
an
that
awful,
was-
horrible thing to do, but you gotta admire their moxie. You know,
That
the
was a
sheer guff.
brazen swap. Like
I picked up the box. I'm like, this feels real light, and then I opened it, and I just started laughing. I thought it was funny. So
that's an employee that did that one. It has to, because if
That's what a lot of people
handed
said.
anyone that box and it rattled like that,
Yeah,
they'd be like,
that's what a
"What
lot of
is
people
this?"
Did you put it back on the shelf, or did you alert the authorities so they could take that away?
Well, first I took a reel of it, then
And then
posted it,
they caught you, and they're like, he swapped it. He's the swapper
that-
right here.
and then I walked away. So
Yeah. That Good Samaritan thing doesn't work with them. Just like, oh, there's an issue inside the store involving a toy. No, you walk away.
I
Yeah.
saw the Ghostbusters, and I was like, oh, look at these, and then I walked away. So
I feel like you should at least go back and like crinkle the packaging or something. Like just
Like, what do you mean?
put it on the ground and step on it.
Step on it?
it's like- so nobody.
I mean,
can
the
beat
figure
them.
that was in that's a good one too. That's the best action.
Oh yeah, they put the best action one in there.
Yeah. So I mean, that's not a bad one.
It's
I've
funny.
seen-
It's funny because it's a closed. You don't even need to swap it. Like it's not a window box at that point. Like so, why swap it? Just
No,
like
they straight up. It was bizarre. When they really think about what they did, they straight up took the whole plastic tray out of it, and then
Yeah.
just poured the best action into it.
Yeah, like that's more
So-
work. That's like craziness because you can just like yoink and walk off. What do you?
Like a bowl of cereal, like
Yeah, bizarre. Chris, pull yours up. Don't share the
Oh, let me
audio
find
just in
it, let me
case. I
find
forget if you put music to it, but just to show people, it's so insane.
I love
It's
how
so,
like
it's so funny how everyone's
y'all are
really
so,
conscious of copyright
traumatized.
infringement now.
yeah.
um,
YouTube though they should just take the monetization away.
Well, we're
I
not
think
there
they
yet.
do. Yeah.
Road to 1K, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tell your
Like,
friends
share,
if you've been enjoying the show.
Please help us get over there. Final hurdle.
Here we go. Stop screen, present, show another one. Here we go.
It's just like, again, poured in.
There's
And
even
they
the
included
card.
the
They did
trading
Even the
card. Yeah,
card. Even the card.
they just poured it in. Cereal
It's like-
box. That was
Are we thinking this is their own figure they brought, or there was a Mikey there and they swapped that Mikey? And if so, why not just put the whole tray? Because he has a tray
Right.
like himself, so they could put the full tray in there. It's
well,
just
there's a
I would
best
like to
action
meet this person.
sticker. They'll know.
Yeah, it's like I want to know their thoughts behind putting it in there at all.
There's
like,
the problem is there's no thinking behind this.
well, there's a
no
comedy to it because
actual
it's a Mikey.
coherent
They knew what
thought.
they were doing. They put a Mikey in the Mikey box, so it's like a joke to
Yeah.
them. But it's
But Mikey's holding a nunchuck, so like, was that a
So
played
they were
with
playing.
Mikey?
They were playing with it definitely because I have that one. It didn't come with it in hand.
That's so crazy.
it's also
Code-
like,
what were you
why
saying?
not just steal the box? I don't, because if you can, I mean, I guess they maybe they.
Do you
took
think
out
they
the
returned it?
packaging.
I'm thinking.
I think they returned it. Like they went home with the real figure, took out
And
the
they
tray.
would surely the employee taking it back would open the flap.
Unless it's the employee, and the employees return their own product.
We need
Wait,
to
you're right.
hire a private eye to get to the bottom of this.
This is the crime show that everyone here wants to see.
Toy crimes? Are you
Toy
kidding? A new
crime.
toy
my
crimes
God.
channel?
Bum,
Hold on. Josh Brown thinks I did it for the Vine, which was back in 1996, I think.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Good old
yeah.
dad pants over
Who's
here
to
definitely
say-
did
yeah,
that.
This is
Hey
all
guys,
just an
I gotta make a
elaborate
Vine.
ruse.
Hold on.
The swapper was with us the whole time.
Mm. It's so good.
Secret shopper, secret
Why would
swapper.
I love that Mikey. Why would I part with that one?
That's exactly what someone that's guilty would say. Instinctually be like, I love that one. I would never give it up. Prove it. Where is he?
Where's
Produce the Mikey.
it's back there with my Chung-Li.
It's
Yeah.
in the
No,
mocha.
it's back
Lost
there
in the
with your
mocha.
Chung-Li.
Oh, you hold it. I let you borrow it. See, Machu? Who Machu was also saying Chewy buy a PS5.
You should.
No, Josh Brown's right. I'm holding out for 6.
That's true.
6. E3's coming up very soon. Well, not
That's
E3,
true.
but E3 time. What would have been E3 time? Because I think E3's dead forever. But I still expect the game companies to do
Mhm.
their
Something.
announcements.
Yimbo, how are you doing?
I
Ooh.
only added one, like, because I did have the Batman arrive like a whole week early from Amazon UK. That was where I got that one from. Link is in my Amazon storefront, FYI, if you want to help out.
Whoa, Amazon
Um,
UK.
But yeah, because it was essentially retail, so, and free shipping, and it was supposed to be May 7th and arrived early. The only figure that I purchased this week was the Ghost Rider.
Bam.
So there you go, the Marvel Legends. Super excited about that.
And me, this actually segues into some toy news that I want to talk about. I'm at 78. However, just quite recently, I'm not segueing this like any faster here. I bought these 3, or I pre-ordered these 3.
Oh,
These are cool. These are cool.
That's funny.
Cutman, Electman, and what is this? Hyper Bomb, Mega Man, or something like that.
I mean, Cutman looks cool.
Cutman looks
Um,
great. Electman looks great.
Yeah.
I don't know the game well enough Does the
Yeah, I don't know what power that would
like
be that
does
turns
the
him green.
blades like close
They
and
come
he
off.
uses like
Yeah,
They
they
come
come
off the head.
okay.
Yeah.
He can hold them and everything. It's very
But
neat.
are they supposed to like shut by like scissors?
Hyper bomb.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they
Yeah,
cut. Yeah, they're
they'll
scissors.
Boomerang
cut like
scissors?
this. Yeah.
Do you think that's what this
Yeah, they're boomerang scissors.
so they can bend?
Oh,
Like,
I don't know if
close?
these can.
Oh, you're saying if they articulate?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, if they
The
don't, I feel
scissors
like
on the
it's a
head
missed
articulate.
opportunity.
It's important.
It doesn't look like they
Mm.
do.
Well, at one he's pulling them off, so yeah, I guess they don't.
Yeah,
Okay,
they don't
it
look
just
like-
put it
That's
on
a
there.
cool. That's a cool photo.
As
That's
Josh
awesome.
Brown says, Cutman is sassy. Look at that. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Who else mained Mega Man in Smash Brothers?
I
He was the
will mess
best.
with him every once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I used Mega Man and Capcom versus Marvel or Marvel versus Capcom a lot. Oh,
I mean,
look, this one comes with a bomb, like this Mega Man Hyper Bomb. Look
Oh,
at
that's
that.
Is
cool.
that yet? Oh, nice.
I
St.
love
Pa-
these
St.
figures.
Patrick's Day Mega Man. I get it.
Yeah,
I
drink your
do-
Shamrock Shake.
Mega Man.
Yeah, nice.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
That's perfect. I might buy this one
I love it.
just for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
and
for
then
the
you
month
can
of
you can do
March.
like a hoax that like McDonald's is giving away a free Mega Man with each Shamrock Shake. The reel
To
just
this-
makes itself.
It's
I-
just
I
this
do-
Mega Man playing basketball.
I do have to say, Cody, I fell in love with you when I saw you eating McDonald's in your car in the parking lot, and you had the McNuggets.
The Nugget Buddy.
Yeah, the Nugget Buddy, and I was like,
The
"Oh my
first one I
God."
got was the gold one. That
I
was-
couldn't believe you got the gold one.
I think I was
that-
the first person at that location to like ask for the Nugget Buddies too.
You think
I
that
was- I was
the
ready.
first one? I tell you,
Maybe.
I have a lot of the. It's the one with like, she has like a hair braid, like yellow hair braid thing. I forgot what that one's.
Yeah, I forget their name. I did afterwards get the rest of the set on eBay because that's the way I roll. But because they're
But the
just
gold
I
nugget.
love Nugget Buddies. Like one of my favorite Nugget Buddies when they would do like the monsters and stuff. I mean, come on.
That's pretty cool.
Love me
alright,
some
so we
monsters.
stopped
So
that.
Chris, what number are you at now?
So I'm at like 81.
Cool.
And y'all, that goes until the end of the year.
Yeah, and then
Yeah. It goes until you get to 100, and then
we'll keep
And then-
counting, and then
yeah, we keep
Once you get
going.
to 100, no more toys for the year, or what are the rules here?
there are no rules. We're just
That's-
trying to
that's about
limit.
it.
So is this
Yeah.
one trying to limit, or you're trying to hit 100 the fastest?
Well, now it's a
Yeah.
race. Now it's a race.
Because I remember
it's trying to
I
limit.
remember the 50 before, or was it 50 or 52?
52. But there was a bunch of cheat codes to keep you
Yeah, because you would
sane.
sell and like get one
Yeah.
back, and
Mm-hmm.
Now I think because I'm clearly not going to win this race unless something drastic happens. When Chris and Yimbo make it to 100, I think they have to
Eat McDonald's in their car in the parking lot.
eat 100 nuggets.
don't threaten
And
them with a good time.
I know, right?
Come on.
Like,
Eat 100 nuggets in one sitting, and
I
the
think
first
it's a-
one.
although
Yeah, but I think
McDonald's
it's
can,
when we hit 100, it's a celebration.
yeah, right. We'll throw a party. But I was just about to say, but McDonald's can suck it with their inflation. FYI,
Oh,
20
yeah.
nuggets used to be dollars.
Well,
Now
everywhere now,
100
like,
nuggets is $100.
you get like my work ordered me a Subway sandwich meal, like
Mhm.
$22.
What?
What happened to the $5 footlongs?
That should have been
Was it-
4
yeah.
sandwiches.
Was it
Somebody
a foot
was
long
saying,
or a
like-
6-inch?
It was a foot long, so I was living large. But somebody was saying like it's cheaper now to just go to like a Chili's and get their like $10 special. Like at this point, like you might as well just go to actual restaurants because
Yeah,
Yeah, they forgot what purpose that they're serving
right,
is quick and cheap.
right.
apparently
Yeah.
the cheat code with McDonald's is using the app because that's where they actually give people deals. Like so
A
you
lot
have
of
to do like
coupons
a
there.
Yeah.
you can get like a daily deal from their app, and
Can-
that's how.
Can confirm. My wife loves that app.
Same with mine. My it's like use my app. I'm like, oh really? Like
Yeah.
what?
And
It's
you
like
got to
we
like
got a free
beg them to
cheeseburger.
take the code when you get up there.
Yeah.
But I do think the challenge for once you guys get to 100, I think there's no real winning, losing, whatever. But we should put up to a vote on IG and chat who had the best 100s.
Ooh.
What
But, I
about
mean,
this?
no,
High
we
stakes.
should have. We can't do that. Like
Why?
then, because I would have been more careful of what I bought then.
Oh,
was the whole
you were
point of
supposed to
this
be
whole
careful
year.
the entire time.
Oh,
So,
come on.
guys, here's a new challenge I'll give you when you're ready to do it again. You do the number, right? So whatever number, you
Okay.
keep track, you rank them, right? So
Yeah.
as you get it, you have a deadline to rank it. So you have a rankings.
Oh, I do
Once
that.
you hit the max, you have to give away the top ranked figure. And as you go more and more, you're getting rid of the top ranks. So then you really have to wonder if you want a new figure.
No, that's true. That's true. We did have some rules last time to get another 52. We never implemented them. Where you had to get rid of your favorite figure, or a flashpoint rule. You get another 52, but you have to give away your flash figure.
Well, these were just like
Ooh.
things that you just said that we were.
No, the people in the chat agreed.
No,
we're all
these are
on board.
things that No Chewing was just saying that we didn't necessarily agree to. It's like,
Half of these things came from
we
the chat.
should do this, and I'm like, okay.
I wonder what number I would be at if I had been counting.
It's easy to rack them up.
Have you gotten a lot? Have you gotten a lot this year?
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
Boy,
I mean, because
guys.
I'm sure my number would be very similar. Like today, I just got this one delivered.
Oh, cool.
That's
Transformers Draculus.
Ooh.
What? Is
There's
that a
a
3?
Universal.
Is that a 3-0? What is that?
No,
No,
Transformers does these mashup,
Hasbro.
figures. It's like the
They've only
Stranger
done
Things
2 on
pizza
this line
van.
so
This
far.
is a,
Oh, got
Yeah,
it.
I have the pizza van. I got that this year as well.
and then the Shell Razor is going to be later this year.
Yeah, I have 2 of those ordered. I'm probably gonna get more, but
That one's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did it come transformed, or did you have to transform it?
It comes like this. I mean, I did the custom. Oh gosh, as I break
Chris, which way would you have preferred it? Robot mode or vehicle modes?
It depends. I'd have to see robot mode, how cool it looked, because I like vehicle mode.
Do you want to see? I mean, talk amongst yourselves.
But that's why you get 2, right? You do 1 robot mode. And
Should I
then
time you,
1
Cody?
vehicle.
Oh boy, should we?
Hold on.
Ready?
Wait, no, hold on. Let me get my clock. Go.
It should actually be pretty easy because it's always easy to like de-transform them than it is to like transform them. And this one's not too crazy, actually.
Oh, that looks okay. Everyone, if you're watching right now and you just tuned in, Cody is trying to break the world record of untransforming the pizza van. We're currently the record currently is a minute 52. Well, since we've hit really exciting content right now, why don't we move over to what do we get? Is the timer still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Do I get bonus points if I break it in haste?
Yes.
Yes.
You get bonus points if you throw it across the screen.
You get 3 pizza points.
Ooh, back up, real
Wait,
quick.
do we not have toy news?
That I pulled up the Mega Man.
Oh,
That
okay.
was the toy noise.
Okay.
So real quick, this could be a nice little time for plugs and reminders.
Oh yeah,
So
plugs.
Cody not only has his epic TikTok account, but he's been doing a great job of posting and like growing the Instagram and his YouTube channel. So again, if you're looking for another spot of really fun toy reviews and videos, it is under obviously Too Much New Toys. So definitely check out Cody. Cody, what was your latest video that you just posted?
Trafalgar Law,
Okay.
I believe. My AliExpress Trafalgar
That's right.
Law.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there you go.
that's the last full one, and I do shorts all the time. And
Yeah, but you've been good about what? Like, was it weekly videos you're putting up? Trying to.
I kind of go in spurts. Usually, I'll do like if I get a wave, I'll do like all 4 or whatever. So I don't have like a set schedule. It's pretty much I work on the when I feel like doing it.
Mm.
Cody,
Fair,
you were doing
fair.
so good. I had so much faith. You were under a minute, and it looked like the
It's the
bot
stupid.
was.
It's look. It's this part here. Like there's a
It
tab
still
that fits
counts. You
in,
gotta keep moving.
and I can never get it. It doesn't work.
You gotta believe.
We,
He won
we're
with the Matrix.
we're gonna reverse this, and then you have to transform it back, and we'll time you.
Oh gosh.
Speaking of reviews, everybody, I've been making my 5-minute feeling videos.
5-minute feels.
5-minute feels.
/8 minutes.
Right. That's the
8
challenge.
8-minute long feels.
That's the challenge. But my last one, so I did one on the Jaded Toys Mega Man. But this one I was super excited to get. This was from Savage Crucible. This is the Savage Lemurian.
Oh, cool.
And I decked him out in some Spiro accessories. So with that gauntlet and shoulder straps. So he was the unarmored version. So if you would like to hear more, I just wanted to show off like some of the posing because I mean like the
Can you
crunching
get
is
the arms
crazy.
together?
Oh yeah, and
I
someone
think that's the
corrected.
beauty of that figure or Savage Crucible figures is that the arms can be brought together so you can have that dual-handed swing motion.
Yeah. Now in my review, because it's only 5 minutes. It's just for, it was my initial impressions out of the box. And I was corrected. Somebody had mentioned that there is, in fact, like a butterfly type shoulder movement. So you can do it. But mine, I have to loosen it up with heat. And yes, Cody, they did actually say that.
Nope. You manhandle it. Manhandle it.
But inside there apparently is some sort of a moving cuff type piece. But mine seems
Oh, it kind
to
of like a
be-
McFarlane.
Yeah. So right in there. But mine hasn't moved around. But then I saw some other subsequent video of somebody with it like jiggling around. And
I think it's hashtag Blizzard Bath. Drop that sucker in some hot water.
yeah. Well, I did it. I used my kettle on the knees and the elbows to get it all loosened up. Because, again, really nice paint work. But yeah, so you can get the arms for the dual. There you go. Just the wrong hand on this hand. But
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
these are neat. And this could be, if you didn't have a lizard figure for Spidey, like that would absolutely be a great one. If you stripped this back down because he's just in his little loincloth there. But they're
Answer the
cool.
important question: does the
Yes.
loincloth come off?
So all of their stuff, and I still haven't done it with Spiro, but the feet will come off, and you can separate it. But again,
toe
lots of
hinge.
heat.
See that too?
Oh, and the toe hinge, yeah.
Nice. That's
So
cool.
these are really cool figures. And yes, like you can swap these out. So I just haven't.
Yeah, don't do it here. No.
I need heat.
No.
I need heat. I'm scared, Cody. I'm scared.
I mean, when you're trying to break the toy apart, feel free to use heat. I don't think
Yeah.
Cody's saying don't use heat if you're gonna take it apart in pieces.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
a feeling. I'm trying to think.
There's a line.
The last figure that broke was Karai, which I don't think was my fault.
No, that one looked brittle.
Because her elbow tearing, I think, is just a normal thing that happens. Because I know like J-Shot talked about that happening too, and then her waist just like snapped. But other than that, I don't think I've actually broken a figure with my manhandling.
Articulated jaw. Hi.
That's
that
cool.
looks cool.
That's cool.
That is rad.
And
And
I
this
went
is
to
wave
go.
1. I know there's 4 waves that got funded, so we're gonna see every few months. We're gonna see some great figures from this company.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
And I went to go get, because like First Strike Figs, Josh, who's been featured on here many times, has been posting really beautiful pictures of the armored one, Unparalleled Universe. Just got one, and the armored one too, and he put up a review of that one as well. So I went to go to Big Bad to buy the armored version, and they're all sold out. Everything that like from they got in from that first wave.
Yeah, everything's sold out at this point.
Yeah. So you can pre-order like the accessory weapon stuff.
Wait, hold on, Cody. Did you finish?
I did a bit ago.
Why didn't you tell me? I'm still running the
I
clock.
showed it. I didn't want to interrupt. Yimbo.
You interrupt Yimbo. I interrupt Yimbo all the time.
Yeah, that's fine. That's again.
I'm
No
going to give
person.
you
Don't
official
take anything
time,
personally.
7
It's all
minutes
good.
and 20 seconds.
I feel like it was like 4.
No, you didn't tell the ref.
We'll have to review the tapes, but
That's fair.
yeah, I've gone down the Transformers train. I picked up this one. I have
Ooh,
Silverbolt.
Oh, Silverbolt,
It's-
nice.
It's out of
That's
control.
cool. The one I want is in that style and that line is Chase, the from the preschool rescue bots line. That's the one.
This one.
Oh, is that the one? Oh, I want that one. That's a good one.
Autobots Chase. Target had I don't know if it shows up in the app. I had to get him to like scan the app, but a bit ago they had like 20-30% off Transformers.
Oh, really?
I don't know if they still do, but it's worth a shot.
You know, while we're here and we're talking about, Savage Crucible and we plugged our friend Cody, there's another plug I think we should, unless you guys have already done it.
This is promotion time, baby.
Okay. I was like, I missed the first 40 minutes of
You can't plug too many times. It's not possible.
friend of the show, Josh Brown, has his webpage up. And on this page, you're going to see some really affordable, unpainted head sculpts that are 3D printed. And
Yes, sir.
I'll go to
That
the
robot
one
lizard.
I really like. This is the one.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
This is too good.
What's that duck that is it Gizmo?
Gizmo
It's
Duck.
Gizmo Duck.
Mhm.
It's not Gizmo Duck though. This one isn't.
This is
Gizmo
not.
Duck.
This is Cosmic Space Duck.
Yeah.
Or what do they call it?
Spectacular.
You have to throw them
Digit
Digit Duck.
Digiduck.
Digit Duck's
Only
the best
$8.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
awesome.
stuff
That's
is great.
that's wild.
I
That's
have-
super cheap.
Josh is the best. I have a bunch of his head sculpts that I need to eventually get my painting on, or at least hopefully get my wife to paint them for me.
Do
But
any
that's
of them come painted?
There's also
if you want,
an
or-
exciting part. There's an exciting part too.
Yeah. So no, Josh, right? These are just all the unpainted prints you're doing, right? Ooh, there's that May
Ooh,
Day.
there's the May.
Ooh, Mayday sold out. Oh,
Got
I
mine
should have
right
worn
here.
my Digiduck before that sold out. Okay.
I know that seems that was unparalleled last night. It was also like, ooh, look at that duck. So yeah, we're gonna have to get ordered
Shoot.
on that.
Mm,
But this one looks cool too.
Did
This
it
is
sell
another
out?
one I like. The duck? Not yet.
yeah.
No, not yet, but that seems
I
to
mean,
be the
that's
one.
Those
That's
look
gonna be a-
incredible.
fan favorite.
And can we talk about a promo?
Yes, we can. Go ahead, Christopher.
No, you can do it.
Also, thank you for that.
No problem, because I kind of forgot. It's Toy Daddies, right?
Toy Daddies, all caps
All
for shoot, is it 20%?
Yes.
That's a
20% off. Use promo code Toy Daddies, all caps on your
Ooh.
order.
Okay.
And I believe
like
free shipping after $50. So
Mhm.
keep that in mind.
That's rad.
It is pretty good.
Super exciting.
At that
I
like
point,
this guy
everyone should be
too.
buying one of each at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it gets really affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
That
Really
is
great
And
cool.
stuff.
Josh Brown, yep, 20%. 20% off. So Toy Daddies.
Off.
But yeah, guys, Josh is great. And if you check out Josh Brown Toys, Josh Brown Customs, and then he's got the Josh Brown Toy Store accounts. They're all, connected, so just find one of them on Instagram. And again, Josh is a really awesome member of the community. And, all three, well, Cody, have you had any interaction? But I know the Toy Daddies can vouch for the amazingness of Josh. So
Josh is awesome.
I don't think we've
Yes.
ever talked, but definitely seems like a cool dude.
yeah.
Okay, guys.
I'll be right back.
And Samurai Chris is in the house. What's going on, man? Don't worry. No boy, no Yimbo. This is just as good times. Good time Cody times. No hockey parent death glares tonight. We're all good.
I mean, in hockey, couldn't the parents get on the ice and fight and it would be okay?
They're Well, that
Just
was
part
one
of
of
the
the things,
game.
right? Yeah, like the
Like the
parents
coaches can just
fighting
fight it
in the
out.
stands. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I totally saw the intro to Sunday's Yimbo. I feel you. I feel you.
yeah. The
I
funny thing is that whole my first hour of the show, and again, it was I would like to think it was highly enjoyable. I had a great time. It seemed like the chat had a great time. The whole first hour of the show was just talking about sports, sportsmanship, and hockey parents. And it was like 9 o'clock. I was like, oh, we should probably talk about some of these toys.
I mean, that's totally fine. I think Toy Talk on Monday, we spent the entire time talking about camping.
Yes. My wife, we bought a tent. We set it up
Did
in the
you?
backyard.
Nice.
We're gonna be doing like a test run in the backyard first.
The yard
And
camping
then
is super fun.
yeah.
We used to do that all the time.
Yeah, yard
Yeah.
camping I did that with my girls. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then there's like campsites around here that $25 for the night. So and it's all fairly close, like under a half hour. So like we needed to pull the plug, it would be it wouldn't be
That's
like
cool.
lighting too much money on fire.
We should probably get to the top 10. What do you think?
I think that sounds great. Cody, so just so everybody knows, Cody, I've been trying to get him into toy photography since we started hanging out and talking. And he ventures
Photography's
into
hard.
it.
Photography's hard.
Well, you
Hats
venture
off
into
to
you
everyone
dabble.
taking pictures. I mainly do it. My gateway is I like making thumbnails for videos. I don't know if mine are any good, but I enjoy making them.
Okay.
That's all that counts.
And
by the way.
sometimes I'll do some photos to to put on the end of my videos.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I dabble, but it's a lot of work. So I really respect everybody taking photos because it's way harder than it looks.
I do love how you play with your toys, though. Like straight up watching like an '80s toy commercial. That's one of my favorite.
You got
parts.
to. I mean, you got to get in there
So
because you can. I mean, they're fun. They're fun to like do and like display, but there's nothing like having two toys and you're just acting out a scene with them.
Yeah.
Which lately involves a lot of kissing, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Lately? Okay.
When the moon is in the right spot and everything's aligned, sometimes toys have to get some smoochies.
'Cause that's how I always played with my toys. It was just I was doing the scenes in my head, so I like to capture that on video.
Well, despite you have a good eye, Cody. You have an artistic ability, so don't be afraid to comment on these photos as we go through the TPC top 10, starting with number 10.
Number 10.
Gotta love the jank on this show.
So Doc Fig Manchu, what's going on, buddy?
This looks like a painting, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has that like old like horror movie poster vibes.
Totally. I love it.
This is fantastic. The shadows, come on.
Yeah.
What is this figure?
I do not know. At first, I thought it was a Doc Nocturnal, but no, definitely not.
That's not it. But it's definitely the Grim Reaper, right? I agree on that. I would assume.
I love the framing with the mist and smoke, but also like the old timey grain to it.
Cody, were you a big Bill and Ted's fan?
No, I don't think. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen the movie.
Oh my God, you'll love it. Just getting to know you for this, hour and a half, 2 hours, you'd love it.
For sure. Yeah, it's I need to add it to the list of things to catch up to.
Yimbo?
I'm vaguely familiar with it.
I watched the original ones back in childhood, and then I never gave the new version like a real shot. I want to.
That one's
that's
good.
been out
There's
for
3
a while now, but
movies, right?
yeah.
And the new one came out during the pandemic, I remember, and I was watching that.
Yeah, a couple of my college buddies and I submitted a fan video because they had a contest where you had to send yourself like playing air guitar.
Oh, nice.
But we were not selected. But I spent like a whole. This was again before really cranking out review videos and But yeah, I went hard editing that thing all day long to get it down to 30 seconds. It was a lot of fun.
Can you just put that in a reel?
Well, I won't, because my one buddy never wanted it to see the light of day. I'm like, well, we're sending it to a movie studio in Hollywood. But he never wanted it, so I had secretly sent it to his mom through Facebook. But maybe I'll share it with you guys. It won't be for private. It won't be for public consumption.
Well, back to
It's
this
as
photo,
insane
though.
as you think it would be.
I can't wait. I want to know what song you used. Just going back, there's a character in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which is Death, and he's hilarious. So
Oh,
that's why I
right.
thought about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But fantastic photo, Doc Fig Manchu. I really just love just the portrait vibe I'm getting, even from like a Renaissance, like kind of like a Michelangelo, Leonardo type
Yeah.
photo, portrait. So,
And before you move on, Chris, because
Yeah.
Old Grumpy Nerd has a great question about like some tips to
start it.
Yeah, I would say like using this as for this point, I always go like, I feel like when I really started leveling up in my own photography, it was when like close-ups, or not, going back to our old jokes of not fearing the edge, right? Ed Sheeran. But yeah, like doing like medium shot, like if you're thinking of it as a person, but like a medium shot to a close up, like pulling into the figure. I feel like that is always a great way to get, if you're going for like a realistic vibe, is a great way to get going on toy photography, like getting up close to the, in personal, because from there you can then begin working on your like posing journey and stuff and then lighting, and then you get into composition and all that other stuff. But to have your photos like instantly just start looking rad, definitely how this shot is a perfect example of being pulled in to it, so
Yep.
hopefully that helps. At least that's like what worked for me.
Yeah, I like
for
the
me-
space to the side of him because it invites you to think of what he's thinking about,
Mhm.
where he's looking. It adds to the picture by everything that's not in there.
Yeah. And I think this is, I was trying to learn some new lighting terms, Chris.
Yeah.
Renaissance lighting, which is when you have it off to, and Sir Trevor can correct me if I'm wrong, but where it's at like kind of a 45-degree angle to the figure, or the subject in this case, to cast that shadow across part of the figure's face. So
Okay.
Renaissance lighting is like an official term I just learned today.
I like it. Rennie lighting.
Anyway, congratulations, Doc Fig Manchu. Nice job.
Nice. Amazing job. Let's move on to number.
Chris's computer doesn't work, number 9.
Gotta love the jank on the show. Sketches Toy Corner. Or Sketch Story Corner.
No, that's
Definitely, yeah, that's it. That's definitely the
And
You
now
choose.
this is another one, Old Grubby Nerd, where, like this is more of like Slaughter being in focus. And now my other little like tip would be like when I used to try to focus stack everything. Chris, I think you and I were on a similar journey. We were like, when we learned about focus stack, and we tried to get everybody in focus for a little while. I mean, I
Still
remember,
do it.
yeah, no, and it's a great technique. No. But what I'm saying is also don't be afraid to just focus on one subject and let things get lost in the bokeh a little bit. And that's where you get to play around. If it's a cell phone, you could even make adjustments in aperture on an iPhone, for instance, through the regular camera app. So you can make adjustments with like the portrait mode settings, so you can get a little bit more detail out of the front and back. Like you can make out all these characters, all these Joes in this one.
Machu said Rembrandt.
Oh, is it Rembrandt lighting? Maybe that's what it is. Rembrandt lighting.
This is
Yeah.
Toy Daddies. Let's go with Renaissance
Oh.
lighting.
See,
I
like
like
we have to remember, like Machu, Sir Trevor, like there are genuine, real artists that have
Yeah,
been studying
know
this
it.
stuff, and then there's, guys like me.
No. You know more than the average Joe. There are
You
guys
just
like me
you know
who
all
calls
these
it
things, you just don't know the name for them.
Yeah, but they went to
Rennie
school to
lighting.
study these things.
We're calling it Rennie lighting. That's what it looks like.
Rembrandt lighting. Thank you, Matt.
Rennie lighting. Just another thing for old grumpy nerd. Tips to start toy photography. I started on my iPhone, and
Yeah.
the way I did it was I think there was a max of like 10 pictures you can attach to a post in Instagram, and so I made 10 like different story clips of action, like just funny stories. When I first started, and that's how it began. And then I switched to my DSLR camera, and then I started to make scenes, and then learned about lighting. And I think we always talked about in the beginning, just learn one thing at a time and focus
yeah.
on that, and then add. And we've talked about focus stacking, but like stack on those skills. So
Yeah.
learn about lighting. Really once you get comfortable with lighting, learn about your aperture, learn about this and that. So
And Diggs Figs made the point, because literally those posing and lighting are going to get you so far in
yep.
terms of any kind of photography. And then you can get into compositional techniques and things like that. Like, I relied on the rule of thirds for the majority. That now, like throughout our TPC Toy Daddy time, like we've discussed leading lines and other things that we've tried out. The what is it? The triangle composition, and there's a bunch of other ones that I want to saw, like the circle, this Fibonacci, is that the one? I don't even know. But
Dr.
there's
Pepper's Ghost.
Dr. Pepper's
They
Ghost,
use
right?
the rhombus composition.
The rhombus
Is that a thing?
composition. Yeah, yeah.
Probably it is now. Like, you make it a thing that could be your
That's true.
thing.
I like that. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try the rhombus composition next week.
Oh, I just saw today the inverted Y. That's another
Ooh.
style where it's like when you center, it's more of like a wide shot, but it's down and then here, so you have the bottom, like where the Y connects, but the inverted Y is where you would center your subject. Again,
Or the
different.
extroverted Y, Yimbo.
Hey. So yeah, again,
I'm like
these
really
are all
quick.
things, but focusing on, Chris is right. Like, focus on one thing at a time until you feel comfortable with then trying to pick up a new skill. Because yeah, going from either just phones to then, like, if you go to camera, like then there's all this stuff to learn with the camera. Like, again, this is a whole been journey. That's what it's been so amazing. Like, I'm never done learning about some new aspect of photography or toy photography.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's always continuous learning. We're continuous learners here on the Toy Daddies.
And by the way, this shot is awesome.
Yeah, and
this is really great.
Honestly, the Sergeant Slaughter is awesome toy. I have it. It gives me, like, I love the figure itself. I wish I used it more. But yeah, it's a great one.
I can't believe I don't own him. I've thought about it so many times.
You gotta
I feel like he would be. He might be number 73
or 100 or 101. All right. Well, congratulations, Sketches Toy Corner or Sketch Story Corner. On number 9, you did a fantastic job. Let's move on to number Yimbo.
All right.
Ooh, that strut.
Mancell 472. Wow.
Where is our resident Jason Todd, for the record? We literally have a Jason Todd on the show. And he's
I think he just took a little,
No, I know. It's a little Toy Daddy time.
Yeah. I love when they I wish they did more of these, the animated series. Like, he was not Jason Todd was not on the animated series, but they animated series-fied these characters.
Like a what if line.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, they did this with the Nightfall Batman, the Joker's like Last Laugh. These were really cool figures.
I have a bunch of them that I haven't cracked into, which I want to because of those McFarlane ones. Like, they'll fit in great,
Mm-hmm.
So I do have this figure.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
God, open this one up. Oh man, I want it. But look at the setup in this scene.
Yeah, I love the Coke. I just got some of these Coke bottles, by the way. I think
Yeah,
Ooh.
from a friend.
from Hobby Lobby.
I think he got them from Amazon. Like he had extra that he gave one to me. Like it had the bottles and then like the red case, like the
Yeah,
in the bag.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
got
the
those at
scene is
Hobby.
cool. There's the cat. It's a wonderful. I like to me like, and this is what I have. This is why I don't take photos because I want something like this where it sets the scene,
Hmm.
and so it's more than just like the figure. There's the stuff in the background that pulls your imagination. Like what's that cat doing that makes it a real scene. I like scenes in my mind.
I think you should start by like a turtle lair or like something that's in the wheelhouse of turtles. An alleyway could work.
True. Yeah, I have like some like limited dios. It's just hard. That's why I say like I respect folks going out there and just doing it and making photos.
I get it. It's one more thing, right? So, Mancell 472. Wow, what a great photo. Yimbo, do you have anything?
No, everything you guys you hit it all, and it's one of the reasons like behind me when I get to shoot using this dio, like I love loading up and like making this as hyper realistic as possible, and then I can
Yeah.
just kind of plug and play different stories and characters and figures in there. And like Cody said, like I love moving my animals around because I have little dogs and cats and squirrels and rats and just that like what would be silly like in any given moment, like oh there's somebody getting knocked out, but why is that rat just like chilling eating a banana?
Yeah.
Unfazed.
Yeah,
And
because it's a rat.
while we go over these accounts, all you in the stream, give this guy a follow. Give all these top 10 participants a follow, because that's what our toy community does. We support each other.
That's right. I always like to go through now too and double check that I've hit everybody.
Well, Mancell 472, congratulations, number 8. Let's move on to number
7.
Now we know this guy. G
I
Balda.
think I own this guy.
I was like, wait, Donatello? This
Well,
one?
Donatello too. I meant the photographer, but yeah.
Oh no, of course, G-Bald is awesome.
He's a really nice guy.
Yep. The this was the full blown was a selfie scene, right? With these guys with the turtles, because I think there was a little bit of crop it happened, but I think it's the full. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, like Donnie. He's got this selfie smirk going on.
And that worked. That head sculpt, all of these head sculpts, man. Again,
Leo
if
moving in the
you've been-
background.
yeah, if you've been on the fence about these turtles, join the wait list while you can.
Yeah, for sure, especially for that price. I mean, you're never gonna get a better price than that.
Yeah. I still can't believe the aftermarket like was through the I don't know where it is currently, but
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's never gonna get better.
true.
And I suppose they could do like a second wave or like a repaint or something, but
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want them to do that. And I won't get it.
it'd be cool.
Oh no!
Didn't you get 'em?
This was the
I-
full. Yeah.
I got
the
the
full
full
one.
set, but if they do a repaint, actually, if they do a repaint of all like red,
Just the red?
bandanas,
I mean, they could do like
What?
an accessory pack.
I'd do that. Or Shredder. That's like going the
I
other
mean,
way.
technically, they only need to do 3 new heads because Raph is just already done.
That's
Chris,
true.
if you bring this up real quick, I have the very full version of it. So it gives you selfie vibes. Like it doesn't show him actually hold it, which I really like because like Cody said, like the smile is
Your
spot
brain
on.
just fills in your brain fills in the rest.
Yeah.
It's almost
And,
like what you don't put in the photo. Ooh, that's cool. He
Yes.
gives the details. That's awesome.
Yeah. So G Bald is one of them. Pablo, our boy, is one of them too. That like everything is nice and clear, so you can again mess around as a starting point, especially when you're learning cameras, like learning a camera to start. with some stuff, and then you start playing around. Because again, like everybody is gonna, like you could get the same settings and you won't be able to replicate somebody else's work. It's still going to be down to you. This is why we always say, like, it's not the equipment, it's the photographer,
Yeah, that's where you can't get too caught up in the equipment or like the settings.
Yeah.
But once you're knee deep in it, it's nice to know, like, how did they get it to look like that? Maybe it's this setting.
Look, that's great. And there's that Mikey head sculpt in the back, the amazing Mikey head sculpt. And Grime City phone booth. Grime City, another one, guys. Like, those props. Instant leveling up of your photography when you get to use stuff from like some of these top tier customizers and prop makers.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Amazing.
But yeah, man. So congratulations, Gibalda. Love it, love it, love it.
Sorry, I'm trying to get back to that. How do we get this screen?
Ooh.
It never gets old when we make those mistakes.
Folks.
Yeah.
G-Balda, congratulations, buddy. Let's move on to number
6.
This is giving me like old Yimbo stream vibes. Remember?
Yes. Oh man, before I leveled up my whole
yeah,
setup.
I remember when you broke down and you got the new computer.
That was it. Well, it crapped out on stream. That was the most during an interview with our friend Toy Stories 3. I was just so embarrassing. I couldn't do it again. I was so sad.
Oh man, I do remember that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was the whole. But you know what? That was the kick in the butt that I needed to really then propel everything that we're doing forward. So but here's our boy Jeremy, Nilla Gorilla 13. Again, Jeremy's been featured on here before. Not even just featured, but cracked the top 10 numerous times because his stuff is insanely gorgeous. And this is a really incredible matchup. I love this Mando Iron Man. I mean, this is
the
killer,
lighting's
dude.
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Who wins in this one?
I know
Who
that
wins?
guy. Iron Man. I'm gonna go Iron Man. I love.
I don't
Mando,
know.
though.
I mean, Mando's already almost clipping him with the blade. Like he's already gotten in.
Is
Just a
Beskar
little-
armor just like up there with like adamantium? Are we saying
that would be the thing. It's so, but it can get damaged. It can, right? Like the
Beskar armor, it's like nearly indestructible.
Yeah. But he's got weak points, and Iron Man's even the nanotech we've seen get damaged by like Thanos. I don't know, but then he has all the rockets and everything. It would be a really, really, I mean, like from this image, you could tell this fight would be something else.
I mean, Mando's at least taking an arm, like for sure. That arm's gone.
Or like a stab on, through an armpit or something. Just yeah, still, yeah. They're both walking away bloodied. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, chat. That's a great question. Who would you take in this battle of the toys? That blaster's not going to do anything. I'll tell you that much, Mando.
I don't know. It doesn't look like either of them want to kill each other because like Iron Man's got the warning hand. Mando's doing like, I'm going to shoot. So maybe they don't even fight after this.
Maybe
they hug.
Yeah. They could.
And then there's also the Grogu effect off camera, just crumpling Tony into a little ball.
Yeah, very just. There we go.
Did you like my Grogu force, Chris? You missed it.
It was good. I saw it. And then I saw it. Then I looked down.
Look at me, Chris. Look at me.
Oh my god.
Oh man. And Lila, maybe they become best friends. I like that version. Maybe they wouldn't get soup, before anybody gets really hurt. I like these characters too much.
Noah Gorilla. Thanks a lot, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Great one.
Yeah, the shot's fantastic.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Ooh.
5. Ooh, another
The
childhood
colors
picture.
really pop on this one.
Yeah. Brooklyn's finest figs. Awesome name. I love that. But where's everybody? Where's my favorite? Where's Leo? Is he taking the picture?
Leo's taking the picture.
But
Yeah,
where's
I've been
Leo?
reading the Batman TMNT comic too. This
Yeah?
is very, very
like it?
apropos. Oh, it's so good. It's TMNT and Batman go very well together.
Yeah.
That's true.
And remember going back to again, Machu Toy and Jay Shot doing the turtle draft. Machu with the Batman pick for like
Yeah, that was pretty
side
smart.
character.
Yeah.
Get out. That was, and this is a perfect representation of that. Ravat says, "What's going on? Happy Wednesday. It's the Batman can't lip tickling challenge. Oh, Leo's at the feet. can't laugh at tickling challenge. That is ridiculous. Oh my god. Is that the actual story, or are you just coming up with it? Because I love that.
Which Mezco is this? I don't recognize that head sculpt.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a custom head sculpt.
It could be. It's awesome. Or McFarlane? No, that looks.
It does look like a McFarlane. I thought it was a McFarlane. Then
Maybe?
I saw the Mezco body, and I was like, "That's Mezco."
But like Mezco had, I mean, like, you know, I know some McFarlanes can be tacked
Maybe-
on and look pretty good. You know,
Maybe
like
it's a
different
Josh Brown
scale.
custom special. Toy
But
Daddies,
yeah, it's
all caps.
there. You go. Oh, is it really? Is that Henrock's brother? Matt, Brooklyn's finest figs?
Oh, it is. Huh?
Is it? You would come on. I don't. What?
Yeah,
I know his cousin. Man
Yeah, I know
Beast
it's
Boy.
yeah, Man Beast Boy, exactly. Yeah.
Ravat says, "Good eye on the head. Could it be Mayfex?
Oh, it could be. Maybe.
Does it have the? Yeah, I guess that maybe the
could be.
Mayfex is that yelling head.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
thought
But the
something around
Mayfex seems their heads are a little bit smaller when they fit on the Mezco.
that
You know.
that Hush Batman is like is definitely a thinner. I feel
Yep.
like just from like a girth, to use that word, standpoint.
Nice. I like the way you used it. Use it again
Right?
later.
Yeah. You know, Batman.
Agreed.
But yeah, I think of
Batman's girth,
McFarlane.
head girth.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, the head girth. Do we have answers from
We
Brooklyn's?
don't.
Oh, snap!
We don't, but that's
Okay.
okay.
That is
And you
okay.
know, if you're watching this, you can send them, and we'll review them next time.
Sounds good.
But let's move on to number 4. Eddie and his toys.
Ooh.
What a setup.
Yeah, guys, again, like we always encourage everybody to go check out these accounts. Eddie's been on here before. If you haven't started following him yet, he's, again, tremendous photographer, awesome toy daddy himself. He builds his dioramas with his daughters. I mean, like,
Yes.
and just stellar work. Always stellar work.
Like
This is
100%.
great. And the storytelling, he's really excellent with not only just like the great photos, but with an excellent story that helps germinate the imagination. You like that?
I love that.
Yeah, with the plants, the growing.
Yeah,
See what you did there.
Which figure is this, you think? Is this which Ronin logo
I think
is
that
this?
I want to say that's the Ronin. Oh, I don't think it is because the Ronin Wolvie for Mezco does not. It's like white.
Could that be just a head swap on like a third party figure?
I'm just looking through his answers. I don't think he says it, but yeah.
It does look a little third party ish, but
Okay.
Well, let's.
Well,
yeah, Cody, what do you think? What are you standing out to you about this shot?
I like the I don't know the name of it, like the paper walls, like in the background, the distance on it.
Yeah.
I like that you really feel like you can see into the photo. It's not like flat. I like that depth
Yes.
there.
Yeah, a lot of dimensions. It's so important. It really is. That's another one. Old Grumpy Nerd is yeah, like again, as you start building up, like creating depth in your photos is another skill to start developing. And you could see it with Eddie here with the plants in the foregrounds. You have the statues, you have just the dio and then the extended oh, it's excellent. Yeah. Good eye, Cody.
You get the sense like Wolverine did walk all the way through there, or he could.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Um and then Messi said maybe it could be a No to Toys figure, or maybe not.
Oh,
It-
could
it-
be. I
I
don't
mean,
remember.
it-
Yeah.
It's always a fun game. I always like the guess the figure game.
Yeah.
I want to
Unfortunately, we
know.
don't have an. So
I want to know where Eddie got that. Those statues. Those statues are great.
they are. I love the hat.
Mm-hmm. All right, what do we have for answers from the wonderful Eddie?
Hi guys, I was trying to show that Wolverine has such a vast history to choose from. I decided to show the part of him in feudal Japan when he was honing his skills and was learning to control the animal within. The dojo itself was an extreme set, and the trees and ground I made myself. Wow, pretty amazing.
Ooh.
The last few months I have been active as I have not been active as I used to be. Work life have been very busy, but when I see amazing talent, overwhelming positivity and energy in this community, I can't help but feel happy and inspired to make time and try again. I want to say thank you to the great artists, dio makers, photographers, and toy streamers. Together, we have built a great and wonderful community. Thanks again at Toy Pick Community for this great honor.
Oh, you're the best, Eddie. Well, keep up the great
Great
work. Life
job.
gets crazy for all of us, but it's always good to make that time for ourselves. To even my time. It's not every day anymore. It's between videos that are but nothing. I love nothing more than setting up a good toy photo. Oh,
100%. Let's move on to
3.
Ooh.
Calhoun. We're just like lock and sync tonight.
Yes, sir. Oh boy. So is this
man.
the Sentinel figure that I keep waiting on Big Bad to add to my pile of loot so I can ship my other Cyclops?
It is, but he put a soft goods
Yeah.
jacket on this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna need one.
Yeah, that's a
Because you have this. You got yours already?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
mine, and I do like it. I just haven't shot it. It's the best noir you'll get.
Oh yeah.
They only have 3, but yeah.
Do you like your cape though, or not the cape, the trench coat, or do you feel like you're gonna, or did you upgrade already, or are you going to? Do you feel like you need the quote unquote upgrade for it?
I don't think I do, to be quite. Oh, my!
I remember you saying you
like.
liked how the trench coat came out.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
don't
that's interesting.
necessarily hate it at all. Let me see if I can pull myself up. Nope, nope, nope. Hold on. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1. Here we go. I like the effects and it works in the photos, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool because it's so basically it's 2 pieces here, right? And you just it's one
Ooh.
like ball joint right there.
Oh yeah.
You just stick it right up there. And it works.
Does
It
it
does
lay
work.
flat though, or does it
Like
push
this?
down where it could just hang?
Yeah, like this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
This
then
is purple.
have you ever tried to remove the? I mean, obviously you can.
You can take this off.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just pop off the arms and then you take it off.
And Sentinel makes it super easy to be able to do that.
Oh, also really cool. These are pegged in
Oh, the
too.
belts.
So,
Nice.
That's cool.
yeah.
It seems like it. Yeah, like I might not if it's gonna work like that. That's
I
all
don't think.
you.
Yeah, I really don't think you need it. I think
Mhm.
this looks great as one piece.
Yeah. Well, thank you again for that demo, Chris. I appreciate it. I'm just chomping at the bit. It's supposed to be in March. Now it's May.
I love it. Yeah, it's awesome. But
Hey, there's another cat, Cody.
Yeah, bonus points for the cat.
Yeah.
Always,
Yeah.
if you don't know what to take a photo of, just slap a cat in there, and it's always going to be great.
That's it.
Don't actually slap a cat, but yes, put a cat in there.
Is there a cat in the fort?
If
No,
you can
what-
do a real cat, even better.
Yeah. Yes. Like what's that? Like cat versus figs. I love that account. Have you seen that account? He actually puts his cat in the picture with his figures.
That's awesome.
It's the hilarity ensues. It really does. Fantasy shot.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for alleyway shots. I'll be honest, with good lighting.
And look at
It's
that.
definitely it's a vibe. It's that good. You feel like the grunginess of the city.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I imagine like a Frank Miller voiceover.
How does Frank Miller sound? I don't think I've heard
Well,
him.
not Frank. I mean, like the type of like the way he like writes comics.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
you'd be
yeah.
reading some like
And they're gonna
monologue.
look up, and I'm gonna say no.
I've been working at this Rubik's Cube for the past 3 days.
He solved it. I mean, he got it.
Now it's time to fight crime.
That lighting in the back is really stupendous. Like through the windows there.
I
And the
would really
smoke
like to
or
slap this
mist going
cat.
on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Chris, you know what I have ordered and hopefully will be shipping because now it's May. I did the Ulanzi smoke machine.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
they,
love
they,
it.
they had a
Ooh.
new round of pre-orders, and between Machu and then Chewy, and
Chewy.
you and Simon Toast and
I've really only done
Your
one photo with
influence.
it.
Pablo, I got it. Yeah. Oh, because you know what? That was my next round of like I'm like a quarter can of atmosphere aerosol. Hashtag or no chewing, all caps 15.
All
No
caps.
chewing 15.
15 all cap.
So I'm on my last can of that, and I feel like that's a new challenge in photography for me to like learn how to capture that like thick old vape. So I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Your
about it.
descriptions have been so vivid tonight. I've been loving it.
Did you say thick old vape?
Thick old
Thick old vape.
vape. The girth of the vape.
Yeah, you know, a thick, meaty vape girth.
Great girth.
As my brain then turns to mush. But man, Calhan, do we have answers from Calhan?
We do. He says, "Hi, Chris. Thanks again for the selection. This photo was a test in my new, freshly finished Dio. I wanted to create an atmosphere for the Spidey Noir with this light and smoke. What makes me happy is to continue taking photos, trying to progress little by little, and continue to develop our association with the Toy Photo French Force. Thanks.
Right. Yeah.
The Toy Photo French Force. They've been on the top 10 a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well, congratulations, Cal Han, on number 3. Ooh.
We know this guy too.
Dang. Speaking of camping,
Simon on Toast with his custom van. I bought a van to customize.
Yeah.
is
I
this
did.
what got you?
Honestly, yes, this was one of the Simon did get me, but I was like, whoa, he did this one on his own. Art Studios, his
Mhm.
custom vans that he's doing. I'm like, I could do something like this. I can laserman-fy this thing.
I have the one. My
it's
kid
awesome.
still plays with the pizza shooter. But like
Yeah.
I'll find pizzas all around my house like from that. But I have it, and I may one day just yoink and take it because they still have my Playmates re-release of the original. Although my son, just like growing up, the whole flip top with the doors that swung open, wasn't that always a pain in the ass, Cody? Did you always find that to
Yeah.
be yeah?
Because it
So-
it was always pop off, and you were lucky if it didn't break. But actually, like
Mhm.
my childhood van. So we went through the thing where it's like, you know how like inevitably stuff goes to storage, right?
Oh
Yeah.
Especially, I don't know if you ever moved, but like, and I didn't realize for the longest time because I had the van, we moved, and I guess my kid brain just like blanked out like why suddenly pieces were missing, right? Like, and I was just
Right.
like, I guess I lost them. because like I had the van and I didn't have the swing out. I didn't have the door, so I had the arm that swung out, but there was no door.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a couple years ago, we were cleaning out a storage unit, and I found all this stuff, and I was like, "Oh my god, here's the door to the van! I do have a complete van."
That's hilarious.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, so they have that one, but I know it will drive my son crazy because he likes to like run with it, like, but then it will pop because it has that flip top.
Yeah, it's like
So,
very.
yeah. But then my turtle, like that door it doesn't click. I mean, it stays closed, but it's like you can breathe on it, and the
Oh,
door
like it's
swings
just like
open.
it's like the fit is just off
Yeah,
enough.
just a little off. But I don't know. So yeah, one day I might do something with it. I'm
One
with
day.
you,
Yeah,
Chris. You get,
I love the machine
This-
gun there because these turtles are going hard.
yeah.
Yeah, totally. In the woods. In
The
the woods.
squirrels.
And the squirrels and the pizza. And the iPads. Or no, the Switches. Yimbo and Cody, get in on this too. You get your $23 van at Target, and then
Which it might even be
do,
on clearance at this point.
um
Beyond that.
it wasn't, but $23 not bad. Dig says he wants to do a custom show. We'll customize it together.
That would be fun.
Ooh, where
That's a
you
good
all
one.
customize the same van, or you each customize
Like our own on stream.
Our own on
and you
stream.
can beat. Interesting. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never dabbled into the customizing.
I do have to say, Cody, like it's a lot of fun. Like, let your imagination run wild, and just lean into like your skills. If you don't have any, it's fine. Like me,
Yeah, it's
like
never
I just
too late
lean
to
right
make
into
them.
it. Yeah,
I feel like I'd be the type where it's like I'd want doubles because I'd want one as like the toy in its
Yeah.
original state, and like the second one is the one I'd be free to mess with.
Oh, no doubt. Yep. You and I think the same. Yep.
Yeah, because then it's like it's the same. Like people have told me, like, oh, like your mezco for the ankle, just Dremel the foot, and it's like, no way, are you insane? I'm never. Because then what I have is like, at best, I have like a mezco that I scuffed up, and it's like, yeah, why is that scuffed up? I mean, or I guess I could like fix it without anybody noticing, but yeah, I can't risk it. Doubles all the way.
Yeah. Then you're like, Dremel. Then they're like Dremel it, and you're like, no thanks. And then you're like, unless, right?
Yeah, that'd be fun. It would be fun to get into it and start.
Let's
like,
do one
adding
together. Let's
purpose
do it
to it.
together. Let's
Well,
do the turtle van.
Yeah, I've technically did a custom. I followed the trend of doing the Gundam marker on the Mutant Mayhem turtles,
Bam. That's
right.
it. You
Yeah,
did it.
you
and
got
You're
me
a
into
the
it.
crowd
customizer.
went wild.
Yeah.
Cody,
No,
the
that is true.
customizer, right here.
Hey, watch out! Watch out!
Especially with that enthusiasm.
And
So what I miss?
everything.
Hey, what's up, buddy? You're
Uh,
on number 2.
Sorry, alligator
Awesome.
pointed out. Just noticed his composition uses the super action stuff accessory pack.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, another great, like, we've been, Cody is our return to having amazing guests on. So thank you again, Cody. I know we're not done yet tonight.
You got to start off in the slums before you get to the good.
Oh, stop
That's
it.
not true.
But we did
I
have
cannot
gotta-
wait until I get
you gotta
to
warm up.
1,000. Once I get to 1,000 on TikTok, I can't wait to do a live again with you over there.
Yeah.
I was so annoyed when you invited me and they couldn't see me. I was like, oh, so I can be
Yeah,
here
that
and you can
sucks.
hear
TikTok.
me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So thank you again, Cody, for joining us. And I'm just reminding
it's been a
everybody that
blast.
we did have, if you ever want to go back through the catalog, an amazing interview also with Super Action Stuff, where we went through and talked about his toy making and accessory making and all that stuff. So just as an FYI, we've talked
Super
some
Action
cool...
Stuff. Another fellow that's can be found at cons around New Jersey, New York. Last time we saw him was at Legion's Con last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And I want to say I saw something about a sale. Let me check. I'm gonna check.
Yes, on
something.
Big Bad Toys. One of his sets is on sale for $17, $18, something like that.
Ooh, that's a steal.
Nice. That is a steal.
But this one's a really cool set. The arcades is awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
have it somewhere. Well, Simon Toast, he goes, "Hey, bro, I like the idea of the turtle bros having a peaceful moment to camp. I tried to represent their personalities within the activities they were engaged in. I also wanted an opportunity to show off my custom van. Yeah, this custom van made me want to make my own custom van, so I can't wait to do that. As always, I love the support we all show each other and growth that I'm seeing. I'm really seeing some amazing skills." And I asked him, "Is there anything that you're working on, or any skills that you're working on?" He said, "Nothing amazing. I've been having taking shots and sharing where I can. So I hope you're all having taken shots as well." Congratulations, Simon Toast.
Before we move on to number 1, though, and this is what I do. It's my specialty. I'll just come in and derail the show a little bit and make it a little longer.
Number 1.
No, this is good for you. Did you see what Diggs did?
Oh, yeah.
Did I show that or talk about it?
The Mooderin
Yeah.
shot? Yeah. He
Oh,
was
you already
awesome.
covered it? Never mind.
No, we didn't.
Oh, all right. Dick.
Let's put it on. You're right, though.
Look
Diggs
at
is
this
Oh my
shot, and
God.
it's we have to.
This is incredible.
Yeah, answer get lazed alert. Come on.
Get late.
Get lazed. Yeah, I sent him the Mooderin just as a thank you for the amazing bounty he sent over the other day, and man, he killed this shot. The cape that he used was from a Super 7. What was it? Diggs, if you're still on. What was a Super 7?
Super 7 does really good capes.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It
Like,
made
you
me
wouldn't
want to
necessarily
change
expect it, but their cloth goods are top notch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that shredder
awesome.
stuff I have the shredder one is awesome.
Yeah.
Made me, this is the newest addition to the Laserman family, Yimbo.
Oh, he's saying it's the Stitch
The
cape.
Stitch, nice.
Oh, Stitch
nice.
cape.
And
Did
Yimbo.
someone say toys?
It
Hey,
looks like have you guys seen the
boner.
Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare?
No.
no.
Oh.
It's pretty good. It's I think it's Guy Ritchie.
Oh, it sounds like it.
That's on Netflix?
No, it's a
No.
theatrical movie. It just came out, like Henry Cavill,
Oh, okay.
Alan
I
Richardson.
do want to see
like,
that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, so
that was a great movie. But yeah,
Okay.
it looks just like Alan Richardson's character.
I've been loving this.
Me.
Here's my mood, Oren. I did a nice flat coat on these figures.
This is
I love this guy.
incredible. This
this
is the greatest figure.
Did you add shoulder pads to him?
No, it's just the cape from I think the Scareglow.
Oh,
Scareglow?
Scareglow.
Scareglow.
Scareglow. There's the OG. I like this one's up here though. This one.
But Chris, did you place your order yet for the mystical accessory kit from 5K?
No, I did not.
You need to for the Mooderin.
Yeah. There's Hey Man.
Hey man.
Hey Man.
I love that.
Yeah.
For the people in the audience, I meant to just
Reflect
stop
shine.
at I was just gonna stop at Diggs Figs photo.
I also got
I was the
hold
get
on.
lazed alert.
Hold on. I got
It wasn't this.
no one's seen these like tonight.
No one's seen
And
this
then look
week.
at Yimbo's face. He's just like, I want to go to bed.
What is that one?
This one's Shitstorm,
No, it's La Mierda
Lamerda, or Fecal
or
Matter.
Fecal Matter.
It's a working name. So there's your get lazed stream.
There we go.
Laserman was correct.
Laser-
That's a great shot. The Mooderin. Come on.
Mooderin. Whoa, toy immersion Speaking-
Fantastic. Oh, incredible.
I love it. I love it.
What's that? Is it? Oh wow, that's so cool. I did look at this one and I'm like, man, it must be like they must get like 3rd-degree burns, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That they're. I mean,
They're really-
yeah, they're like
they're really
that's
close to the
super hot in
fire.
there.
Yeah, like Soup's
But
got
maybe Superman's doing like the cold breath. He's did
Okay.
like a cold air bubble around them.
okay. I would hope so.
Though it does seem like he's kind of not taking it very seriously. He could have just like flown him out of there, but he's kind of showing off in the flames.
I was like the pose that Lois or whoever this woman is pretty nonchalant. She has her hand back. She's like, hey,
Hey,
oh
not
hey.
that hot.
Like, I mean, you're expecting like a firefighter or something, and there you have Superman.
I think that's Moira, right? Moira McTaggart.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Which is such a great Lois Lane stand-in figure for the record.
Totally. That's a cool. It sounds silly, but I'm really impressed with the log that he's holding. Or that it looks
beam?
nice. Yeah, the
It
beam,
does, it does.
doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It has a good sense of weight to it. It does look like
Yeah.
only he could lift it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The flames are spectacular.
Yeah,
Toy immersion photography is it's amazing.
really good.
Like and I guess we haven't done a stopover yet for accounts, I'm guessing. But let's take a peek at Toy Immersion's account. If you're not following Toy Immersion, you really should.
That one's
because
dope.
Absolutely epic photography.
While you do that, I want to read these answers. Thanks again. This shot came from a Superman Saves collaboration I did with my friend Toy Lens. Follow Toy Lens
Also, another photographer that's amazing.
with a Z. I wanted to have Superman saving someone from a building fire. The challenge was just finding just normal everyday people figures to use for the shots, if such a thing exists. I don't have it in my collection, so I used Moira McTaggart figure from Marvel Legends and the Butcher Baby from Mafex. Okay, I didn't realize Butcher came with a baby.
Yeah, the superhuman one.
Yeah, from
The
season
laser
2.
eyes. Yep.
For the scene, I used random wood pieces, different diodes, and built out around the figures. I added fire effects in the post, so I just adjusted the light to mimic where I thought fire would be in the shot. What's making me happy in the toy community right now is how people collaborate with each other and help each other learn and grow as artists. Had I not committed to the collab that inspired the shot, it could have turned out very differently, or perhaps not at all. Wow, fantastic photo.
Look at this one. It's
That one's
beautiful.
Oof,
All the lighting
Mumra?
and those glowing eyes.
Love Mumra.
That's the kind of photo that you see it and you're like, I should buy that figure.
Yes.
And then
I mean,
why do I have this figure?
Chris, what's your Thundercat situation looking like? How many Thundercat figs do you have for your cat lair?
I have about 8 or 9 right now. Maybe 10.
I think your mission should be 15 by the time you get the cat lair. You need to fill out the cat lair.
I do, but I figured I'd have all my Spiro toys to fill out too.
That's
when does
true.
the cat lair ship?
Supposedly November.
Ooh.
What
So,
if
pre-Christmas party.
By
Ooh,
the
let's
way,
do it.
you
You
do
could have your
realize-
party in the cat's lair.
I will when.
Oh,
when-
you get little
but
string
yes.
lights to because you have a small room. That is the cat lair.
Yes, that's it.
Chris, you do realize that you could turn part of that dio into Laserman's lair.
The laser
Yeah.
lair.
Yimbo.
It's
I
not
dream,
farm.
I dream
There's
about
no-
it every night.
There's no haystack.
No, this is like the underground bunker. Like you can
Yeah,
use
what
the computer room
Oh,
aspect
yep.
as
This
the
is- yep.
undergrounds.
what's
tech
the name
lair.
of his lair? You're
The
competing
laser
with
lair?
the Fortress of Solitude. You need something
It's
epic.
the barnery.
The Barnery.
Yeah. It's a hall of it's in a barn, but it's all
Hall
of
of
his armor.
Barnery.
The
The Hall of
barnery.
Milk, the milk
Hall of
museum,
milk.
the milk
Hall of milk.
museum.
What do they call? What's the proper term for like a milk plant? Is there a specific word?
Milk plant?
Or
like
what
a
about
Pasteurization factory.
how
Is it
about
a dairy
this
farm?
laser
Dairy
man?
farm.
Yeah, probably. I'm probably like, you know how like you think there should be a word for something and it's like you I keep forgetting the name of the the effect where it's like
Mandela
Berenstain
Effect?
Bears. Yeah, Mandela effect. Like you
Mandela Effect
Mandela
again.
effect yourself. But what about Laser Man, the planetarium?
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what to think of this.
The planetarium.
No
Is this
comment.
Wade?
Wait,
Wade did this? Wait, what is the body used on this? Because
look
this
at this
guy,
beefcake.
milk does a body good. Jeez.
Is this Yimboner cosplaying as the Mudrin?
This is Yimboner's.
It's the Mooderin on steroids.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the next evolution of Yimboner.
This is one beefcake Mudrin. Oh, it's a variant. I got it.
I love it. Oh my
That's a
god.
store
Wait,
exclusive.
It works, which is the problem for me.
how did what's the body on? What is the body? Because I want to make this one.
Is this? Well, it's soft goods on it.
Yeah.
Is this Sabretooth? I'm looking at the gauntlets.
I have no idea.
Like Age of Apocalypse Sabretooth?
No.
It's
I don't-
Sabretooth.
Because
Yeah, they're saying it's Sabretooth.
It's probably
Hasn't there been-
Wow, it is.
What's the recent Wolverine and Sabretooth one? Though that one's
It's
like
not
more
that
comic
one.
costumes?
cartoon.
But this is AOA.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because the head would probably fit on that peg.
That's the AOA one. I just I have one downstairs.
Well, now you need to get another set of that Yimboner outfit.
Dang. Oh, I did get 2 more blank bucks of those.
Now you need to do the Dragon Ball Z, I think, where it's like Mudrin plus Yimboner combined when they touch hands and it becomes this thing.
The fusion.
Ooh.
That's a great
Into that.
idea.
No, but then you
Into
have to
that.
do the failed fusions where there's like a fat one or a skinny one.
These can all be failed fusions. But this looks really good, and I don't like how good this looks. You know, like the Mudrin head fits on so many different things now.
It's awakened something in you.
Wait,
Move over, Yimboner.
I do have to say, I saw that and I was like, did someone do an AI shot? This looks
Like almost hyper real.
yeah. Wow, that's pretty good. That's really good.
Way to go, Wade. It looks really. Oh my god.
The fact that people just dig into this laser man stuff just blows my mind. Thank you, everyone. You really do make my week.
I have to ship my loot so I can
Get
customize
laser man.
a Mudrin heads.
Oh, let me tell you, it's just a lot of white paint. Wash it around those eyes. That's all. I
It'd
got.
be so funny if you were like, let me tell you my trick. I use whiteout.
White.
It's just you in a whiteout bottle and be like,
Can you imagine if it was
Mudrin.
just white out and some water, thin it out a little bit?
you got to know milk. Come on, we're on theme.
Oh, Cody, thanks so much for joining us,
Yeah,
man.
thank you for bringing me on, guys. It's been a blast and a great honor. Very much so.
The honor is all ours. I mean, you have a
Absolutely.
following much greater than any of ours. So
Oh, that doesn't mean anything.
The secret, Chris, the secret to a strong following is wigs.
Yeah, you have to
Wig?
be. I mean, you're
Wig.
you're already on the path with the wig. Really, It's great.
Mhm.
that's true.
Honestly, the video I made with this wig actually they did really well.
Did it?
I think you awoken things with people.
Yeah.
Told you it cracked me up, so I was like, this has to do. I'm hoping this is a big success for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was money well spent, but
I feel like
I don't know. I mean, obviously,
how
it's
much
like a
was it?
crappy wig. It was like $15.
What is that guy on?
Well, he has the like the sunscreen on the nose because
The zinc?
he's a smart surfer.
Oh my god!
But that's why I don't. I feel like, am I wearing it wrong?
No, you're not.
Is that
If
it?
I do it this way, it becomes more. I mean, because obviously I'm
That's
going
it.
for.
I think that's the way you're supposed to wear it.
I don't know.
I think this is a good look for you.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Your next TikTok live is just gonna go. It's gonna explode if you wear that wig.
Probably. Yeah, soon I'm gonna start like shopping in this wig. It's just gonna be like my new persona. If I ever, when I meet y'all, I'm gonna be wearing this wig.
Oh,
hope
that's a great
so.
idea.
Your
Don't
wig
tempt me
name
with
is
a good time.
Toy.Father.
You what?
I said Cody's wig, like when he wears a wig, his name, he goes by Toy.Father.
Yeah, I need to
All-
like dye it
Right.
blue.
All the Targets in Salt Lake City, they're like, we don't allow Toy.Father in here anymore.
They have my picture on the wall with this wig. This is actually I
Like-
had when I did a passport photo many years ago, I had blonde hair, and it's actually eerily similar to this.
Was it long?
It was like a bob cut. It was like
No way, really?
And if you want to get if you want the because you go through security, right, at the airport, they can pull you aside as you're trying to board the plane for additional screening, which I learned a few times with that passport photo. So if your passport photo is creepy and weird enough, any time can be a security checkpoint.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
just a
interesting. Hot tip from Too Much New Toys.
food for thought.
Wear wig. Hashtag wear wigs.
Wear wigs.
Wear wigs.
All right, where else can we find you? Cody.
Everywhere. Too much new toys. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter.
Yeah.
Do you have a new video in the works, or do you have something on the pile that you're going to be unboxing next?
I mean, I have the pile there. I've been meaning to get to. I should probably do.
You should unbox that. The
I
time.
want to show something they haven't seen yet. Hot off the presses.
And then at the end, you cap it off by putting the Motu wig on this one.
Oh, y'all need the Motu wig. It'll change your life.
I have it on pre-order. I'm just waiting for Amazon to ship it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks good.
It's genius.
It's so fun. It's the funnest little accessory, honestly.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you can catch me up to all sorts of whatever dumb idea comes into my brain at the moment.
Shenanigans.
Mr. Yimbo, what is going on this Sunday? I think you have something.
Yeah, this Sunday is Mikey, aka the Figure Report. It will be coming to hang out, and I'm looking forward to it. We got to meet for the first time at Comic-Con, and I've been a fan of his on Unparalleled streams. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Getting a chance to hang out with another toy buddy.
Awesome. And I saw that go down live in the chat. I love that. Toy.Father, what's going on for Monday? What is the movie, or what is the subject matter you guys may not talk about on Toy Talk?
Well, we might do the movie that we're looking at. What is the movie we're looking at? We suggested a while back. I'll get back to you.
Fair enough. You guys don't talk about it anyways. On this Monday, you'll catch more talk about camping.
Well, no, yeah.
Campsite
So
Danny.
we were talking about there was one particular phase that I got into was doomsday prepping. So I'm gonna pull out my
Oh gosh.
I have a Rubbermaid.
You heard it here first. He's gonna whip it out.
How much cash do you have under your mattress?
Oh gosh, that's good. I'm gonna start.
No, it's gold bars buried in the lawn.
Gold bars.
How much colloidal silver have you drank?
The balloons.
Yeah,
Sheets of gold.
doubloons. But I will be pulling out my Rubbermaid box, and I'll be showing off some of the pointless purchases that I've been buying that I bought many years
Let's
ago.
go
for
look at
being
some
different.
freeze-dried tuna that is definitely expired now.
Food will
He has
be
some
included,
powdered
yes.
macaroni and cheese that one day will be delicious. When
Oh,
the
that can be the
apocalypse
game.
comes.
What will Toy.Father
Powdered
eat?
powdered milk. That's what.
Yeah,
I
you
know I
have to
that.
eat. You have to eat one of these terrible doomsday meals on stream. You have to prepare it and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea.
Have you got?
Should.
I'm sorry,
A
I'm
mystery,
derailing it
though.
more, but
You
have
have
you
to have it
seen?
all in
It's
different-
like the televangelists that would sell those meals, where they'd have like a bucket and they would like. God, and it's real. This is real. It was like serious. They'd be selling like, you need a doomsday bucket of macaroni and cheese. And so like they'd have this big like 10-gallon bucket and they'd cook it up on stream and they'd all be eating it like, oh, this is delicious. It's like,
No, I've not seen that.
I believe
I gotta-
Toy.Father now has his cold opener for the show.
We're gonna watch that.
I'll find you the video
Reverend
and I'll send it
Father
to you.
or Toy Reverend.
I just love talking to Danny. Like he's our camping expert, and yet he's not gone camping once. So that's what
I
really
mean, I've
like.
gone camping. It's not for me. I've gone maybe like 4 or 5 times. It's
Cool.
fun until the nighttime happens. And you're like, ugh.
That's the best part. You just sit by the fire, hang out,
I
tell
know.
some
need-
ghost stories.
I need like every time I've camped, it's always rained. So it's always like humid and hot, and I just want air conditioning. That's what I crave at night during the summer.
That's a good segue. First of all, former champ, what do you have planned?
For what?
I don't know.
You-
Just
what do you mean?
can you want
Oh.
to talk like a plug?
Right here every Wednesday.
Got it.
Touch and
Okay.
go. Actually, I thought you were gonna push the button.
No, I wasn't gonna do that. Not yet.
No, we have a lot of good guests. We haven't pinpointed a lot of dates, but we reached out a lot of great folks within the community. So, as Yimbo was saying, Cody was our entry point back into having these awesome guests. But you're going to continue to see some good guests along the month.
Yeah,
What?
like next week.
Yes. Who will we have?
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread. Because next week we'll be right here. Your Toy Daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after. Yeah.
That was slick.
It's not the most smooth ones. The very first few ones that Chris used to play on us were way funnier.
Yeah, this one I dragged out a little bit.
A little bit. No, great show, guys. Sorry it was touch and go.
That's
Okay.
Wife's away this week, so my daughter's all upset. It's been like 4 days, and she's like, "I miss her." I'm like, "I get it."
Yeah, we're still live, guys. By the way, I was like,
Are we really?
Are we really, Chris?
Not a joke.
I swear,